Hey, we should be live. Everyone should. Oh, wait. Everyone should be able to hear us now and see us. Making sure. Everybody say hi. Check your mics.
Hello,
Hello.
everybody.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Everybody in chat, let us know if anybody's muted or frozen. We'll get that fixed right away. It was a little bit of a stressful start. We were on the wrong Zoom during the countdown, so we had to get that going. That's why the screens were black for a split second there. But I think it's all working just fine now. So, like I said, chat, just let us know at any time if someone's muted, freezes, and we'll get that fixed. This is a special Cyberpunk Red charity one shot. This is all about raising money for Ukraine. Cybernation Uncensored partnered with r.talsorian Games with Project Hope to raise this money and do this fundraiser. I'm going to be sharing the link in chat throughout the stream. There's also a link below in the About Me section. You'll see that little banner, Project Hope, Cyberpunks for Ukraine, donate here. I would really appreciate that. R.talsorian Games has agreed to match all donations, so this is a great opportunity to make an impact. Every little donation helps, and also consider sharing the link. Let people know we're live. Share it around on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Go over to your neighbor's house, knock on the door, let them know we're live. Call your mom, let her know. Tune in. We're here. We're live. We're raising money. Ma, come on. But yeah, that's what we're doing. But before we get going, let's do like we always do. Let's go around the table. Let's everybody introduce yourself. Let people know what you got going on, where they can find you online, and then introduce your character as well. Ellen, start it off.
Oh man, I was hoping for a break from always being the first
You
one.
always started
But
on my
quickly,
on my stream.
I
Yeah.
know. But quickly, hey Ma, I made it. I'm in the big leagues. Get on
Hey!
Twitch now. You gotta be proud of your gal. All right, I'm Ellen, or Ellen K Graham 1. If you follow me on Twitter, where I do, and I quote, hot nerd stuff. Sometimes that's cosplay. Sometimes it's my feelings on Dune. Sometimes it's me ranking the Jaegers in Pacific Rim to date ability. Who knows? But follow me there. I'm also a performer and creator for the podcast company Roll to Cast. That's ROLE to Cast, which is a variety TTRPG podcast. Each season is a different game system. We like to make it nice and concise, like you're consuming a season of really good, high quality drama with the tone of whatever game we're playing. We've done Cyberpunk, we've done Vampire, we are currently doing The Witcher, and we've just wrapped on that. So very, very exciting stuff. And I am playing my character from our Sirenscape stream with Rob GMing. I'm playing Ali Katz, the rocker of your dreams.
And I just noticed that when we
We're
signed,
swapped.
when we did the new
What's
the new
this?
Zoom, I noticed you and Tracy were switched. So hey,
Yeah.
bear with me, everybody watching. I know screens are moving around just a little bit. I'm gonna get these set up just so. There
No,
we go.
I'm that's it. No,
Yeah.
we just have to
Yeah.
steer.
No,
we
you're-
have to
I'm
play
just
with
playing
it.
Alley Cats tonight.
You're back to
That's
Alley
fine.
Okay.
Cats. You're good to
Oh
go.
my god, we'll just
Yeah.
swap character sheets
Yeah.
literally in the game. No worries.
Capricious nature.
Hi there. I'm Capricious Nature, and I am doing my damnedest not to be completely starstruck today. Very happy and honored to be here with everybody. I am one of the GMs for Cybernation Uncensored. I'm also a player with the Fallout 2D20 Pacific Northwest stream, and I've been working my butt off this morning with Stink Palm to get out the latest and greatest update for the medicines in the time of red. So we have put out an update. It's now to 50 pages. We have brand new characters, locations, and drugs that you can add into the game. And it's all based off of the wonderful writing of our GM today, James Hutt. So I wanted to say a big thank you, James. Thank you so much for coming on over. I am super excited to play. And I am super excited to use our Elfline system. So that's me.
And your character.
My character that I am playing today is, well, I'm Shebar, and I don't think your attitude is the best today. But when I do go on Elflines, I play Mark, who is a no-nonsense bowman.
Well put. Tracy.
Hello, everybody. I am Tracy, also known as Mismatch Tech on the internets. I am a streamer, cosplayer, all that good stuff. I play a lot of tabletop role-playing games. On my own channel right now, we play D&D, but I've also run Cyberpunk Red. That's the other one that I run the most. And I've played a variety of other tabletop games. So if you're into that, feel free to hang out and, give a follow. I do fun cosplay stuff on TikTok when I have the time. And yeah, so that's me. I also play on Cybernation Uncensored in our Dune D20 game, which we're hopefully starting up soon. Well, we did our session 0 and now we're going to have our session 1 soon. I used to play on the Wednesday game for Cyberpunk Red. So I've been around here a little bit. But tonight I am playing a new character. Her name is Milena. She is also a solo, but she's a little, probably, me and Capricious are probably playing different solos. Milena's more of like an anime girl, like super cute. She likes to have fun and be super excited about everything. So she loves anime and all things cute and adorable. And online, she plays Pixie, who is a pacifist elf. So she does not, if she has to do combat or things on, do fighting, she will, but she's more the healer. She likes to be more passive and pacifist. So that's Pixie.
Nice. Well put. And I'm Rob Mulligan. I'm the founder of Cybernation Uncensored. You can find lots of gameplay, tutorials, all kinds of series, just all kinds of content. Check out Cybernation Uncensored here on Twitch, also on YouTube. I would appreciate the follow, the subscribe. We're just constantly putting out live streams and the VODs on YouTube. We have an active podcast, a very active Discord. Anywhere you see social media, you can find Cybernation Uncensored, and I would love the support. I do want to mention that I noticed, I think somebody did a donation a minute ago and the pop-up looked a little off on the overlay. I'm trying to get that fixed so we get the notifications.
We better test it. Someone donate some money.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I'm gonna work on that as we go, and hopefully that'll keep popping up. Otherwise, I'll just keep checking on it regularly throughout the game, and I'll make sure that chat knows. I'll be dropping the link in chat for donations, as well as there's a banner below. For this game, I'll be playing Kid. Hey, what's up, baby? I'm Kid, the Fixer. Maybe you've seen me in some of this guy Rob Mulligan's streams. I do what I want, and this is the younger years of Kid. This is when I first got started. I'm kind of social. I don't really fuck with the guns. I got a pop-up blade if I need to, but usually I just get the hell out of Dodge. I let the mouth kind of run the show, and if that gets out of hand, I get the hell out, let other people do the heavy lifting. You know what I'm saying? But I'm excited to try out maybe some elf lines or something. We got to lay low for a little while. Some shit went down, but before we get into that, let me pass the mic to James Hutt, our honored game master that's here, our special guest. I'm so excited to have you, man. I'm a fan. You know that. We've done streams before, the GM Roundtable. You did the media deep dive and other stuff with me. Everyone, James Hutt of r.talsorian Games. He's the mayor of Balancetown. James, why don't you give a shout out about everything r.talsorian, and let's get into it.
Hi, everybody. I'm James Hutt. I'm a game designer at r.talsorian Games. Super excited to be GMing some Elf Lines today because it's the 1-year anniversary of Elf Lines Online. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun today. If you can, it's time to be generous. Ukraine needs your help. And we're going to try to have as much fun as possible to get it there. Anyway, I don't have any social media that I want people contacting me on, so let's just show.
What's your address then? People want to just do a little.
I need more questions for my show with John, but if you got rules questions, send them to r.tal.
Yeah,
go to our website.
Plug all the great new downloadable content on r.tal. So
yeah,
you've been putting out some awesome stuff. Well, I know everyone's waiting on Black Chrome and the things that are to come, but you've been kicking out awesome downloadable content.
Here, they know that we do free downloadable content every month, but yeah, you're right. Every month we put out free downloadable content for Cyberpunk Red. Just so if you're a Cyberpunk Red fan, every month you got something to look forward to. And if you follow any channel that likes Cyberpunk Red, you'll probably learn about it when it comes out. Otherwise, you can obsessively check every Friday to see if I finished it that Friday, because it's very random, and I'm not going to say which Friday it's coming out on. Because
So that's what we need. We need
a lot
you
of
in
times.
chat to be accountability buddies.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Hey, and there's the link right there for the downloadable content. There you go.
Yeah, go get some right now. And
Go
all
get
of
some.
this Elflines Online stuff is all free downloadable content. There's, I think it's a trilogy right now. There's 3 different ones all together. You definitely can play a hell of a campaign without even logging off. Anyway, let's talk about today's session. I wanted to start things up with a bit of an improv bit, just because this is a one-shot and I want it to have a fun backing. So it's got to have a little history. So I'm going to need everyone to put their best thespian hat on for me. Are we good?
We're good to go. I'm just I'm starting up some
Thespian or
Sirenscape sounds.
thespian? Because I can do both.
Oh God, are they different?
Maybe.
Oh, I have stuff to look up after this.
Yes, and.
Yes, and yeah. Rule 1.
Okay. So first thing I gotta know is, so the general vibe here is that you're all laying low this session because last session you finished a job and it got really hot. So something went wrong. First off, I need to know, what's the job you all just pulled together?
I'm kind of just getting started as a fix. I'm kind of young, you know, but I got this first gig, and we were supposed to put this, drop this virus off at this little corp distribution center, Continental Brands to be specific. Not to get into too much detail, we didn't really have a net runner, but I didn't want to pass up on the paid gig. The team agreed, like, let's just try to pull it off. We'll just plug in. We'll kick it old school. We'll do it analog, you know. And well, it didn't go so well. I'll let the team kind of describe how it went down.
Okay, somebody give me a description of how it went down. That's good popcorn. I like that. Somebody pick that up. I will call your names. I will call your names if I don't get any interaction.
I imagine that we got in, managed to sneak by with our flimsy cover story of being visiting business people, looking to just inspect and do a deal. And we managed to sneak in, but then someone
Wonder who.
just kept mucking around in the system that they jacked into, spent way too long, and instead of just dropping and leaving, dropped a whole bunch of other viruses that were definitely linked back to us.
I forgot to do a cloak and everything. I think she was excited. It was her first time net running, you know. Not really a net runner.
Well, I mean, there's taking a Jenga block out, and there is kicking it with your stiletto and stomping the blocks into dust.
So whose fault is it?
I'm a tactful person. I'm not gonna name names.
It was me.
Okay,
it was
good.
Milena.
Sure.
Milena, I'll go ahead and admit it. I messed up. But to be fair, the group was too cheap to hire an actual net runner. So they thought, me cloaking, I'm a solo. I mean, we all play Elflines together. So like, we all like know the internet, the net pretty well, you know? And so we thought that maybe we could kind of do it ourselves. I like to think it was a team mistake, that we, you know, it was an oversight.
Well, as far as team mistake or team whatever, I think you can thank Shebar for taking out the last little security that almost fracked you up. That's the only reason we got out of there alive, honestly.
Well, when it comes to the security, like, I used to work here. They've always been kind of lax, so it's important to make sure that, like, you get in through that side corridor. You got to make sure you get through the glass doors without being seen. It's just stupid, but they were pushovers, so it's all good.
Yeah, as
Okay.
in now we had to push past their bodies to make it out. I
I'm
don't like a
sorry.
lot of mess.
I will
Well, I mean,
remove
they're
the.
former coworkers, not current, so screw them.
I will remove the hot coals that are forcing you currently to improv, and we'll move forward. I've tortured
Bless
you
you.
enough with that.
Bless you and keep
Um, So the next thing I gotta know is where all do you live? Because I know you're all logging on to Elflines Online, but where are you doing that from? What part of the city? And I feel like I could probably give some of the viewers an idea of what that means.
I mean, I stay in South Night City, so I usually just jump around. Currently, Cube Motel to Cube Motel, so I'm probably just jacking into the Cube Motel's data term or system.
It's the
Uh,
cyberpunk equivalent of the hotel Wi-Fi.
Exactly. It's shoddy, but it does the job, you know.
I'm gonna be cheeky. Rob, where is Hades' apartment in our game? I think this is when she and Ali are still living together.
Yeah, I think it was in
can't
the upper
remember where it's
marina.
located.
I think she said
Yeah.
upper marina, yeah. On the
Yeah,
edge.
I'm staying with my girlfriend in the upper marina. We're just kind of going through some stuff at the moment though, so I'm trying to look for my own place.
And this is out of game. I don't know the character Hades. Who's that played by? Is that played by you as well?
No.
No, Hades.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, the
That is me.
weekly Thursday Cyberpunk Red game I run on the Sirenscape Twitch channel. Ellen plays Allie the cat's a little bit older. This is her in the younger years, and Rockcat Fox plays Hades, our netrunner of the team. And Alley Cat's and Hades used to be
We don't have
roommates.
the actual player of that other
No.
Yeah.
I don't, as a policy, I never call upon other people's characters in other games.
Oh, okay.
They're not
Yeah,
a part of, so I'm not gonna. I can't bring up that. Darn, I could have done fun.
Oh no,
things
kill her!
with
I'll
that.
tell her. I'll be like, "Hey, James Hutt killed Hades back in the day, so everything you've done so far
You
actually
never
did not
come in
happen."
And say, "Are you winning? Are you winning?"
Yeah, I imagine she's just, if anything, she would just pop her head in and be like, "What are you doing?
Exactly.
That's lame."
All right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. What location was that in again?
Upper Marina.
Upper Marina, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty close to Little Europe, which would be where the Continental Brands job would have happened. So
Bit too
Tracy,
close to home.
Mm-hmm.
what about you?
I live in the University District, kind of like a cute little small like studio apartment. I try to save my money and find good housing. That's something that Milena values. So she has a cute little place. She's got her little statues, her little like anime statues, probably from some of the Elflines lore, in her little apartment. So yeah, she's got a pretty good setup, honestly.
Sounds good. Interesting. And Capricious, where are we logging in from today?
So Shibar's place is in New Westbrook. Before completely screwing herself over, she used to live in those overpacked suburbs, but she's got a nice apartment.
Nice.
Nice.
We both value good,
Well
good
done.
housing. That's good.
All
When
right.
you're not at work, you've got to spend your time somewhere. I'm
Mhm.
not going to go to South Night City. Might as well spend it in the apartment.
So now we know where we live. Rob, could we get the Elflines Online map on the screen?
Yeah. There we go.
Can we just enhance?
Zoom and
Yeah, where do you want to
Zoom
zoom in?
enhance. Everyone just lean your faces forward. It'll be fine. Okay.
Yeah, where do you want to go?
Just give us so this is the world of Elflines Online. This is the most popular, massively multiplayer online game, MMORPG in Night City and indeed the world. Although it's not a worldwide multiplayer game, servers are broken up by cities, and they're particularly CityNet because after the whole Bart Moss net crash, thing, you can't really connect to the Tokyo mainframe like you could back in the day, unless you are Arasaka and have a C cable or.
I'll never tell.
And because of that, imagine you can't go to another server. So there's no sharding, if anyone knows what that means in the chat. Yes, I am a nerd. But anyway, imagine a dark future of video games where microtransactions are macrotransactions. Anyway, this is a world full of elves, where elves struggle against a force called the darkness, the miasma, it is called. This miasma was created by an entity known as the Warlock, who brought it upon this land and was only bounced back by the hero. But then the hero died a natural death, and the Warlock's forces came back. And now the elves are forced into their cities and villages, and outside their very gates, the miasma reigns. In this miasmic wilderness, there are a couple of interesting things. First off, you cannot heal unless you eat a special item you can also buy in the cash shop called sacred herbs. There's also a brand of kibble in Night City made by of course, the Kibble Queen herself and Continental Brands, called Sacred Herbs Kibble, which does come with a code to receive an in-game item. However, that is a tale for another time, and another reason you really should download and read this PDF. All three of them, in fact. But what I need to know today is, this is a unique experience that you guys can have. I made this dumb MMO.
And now you have to play it.
To actually play it. Kind of. If you want to go somewhere and do a particular dungeon, I will run you through how that dungeon is in my mind palace. Let me give you a couple of options to start.
Yeah, so if
You're
we're
probably
No, I was just gonna ask real quick. So, like, as character, if we're laying low from that bad job and we're all logging in as a team to have fun in Elflines, we have a choice of kind of where we want to log in and meet up, is what you're saying, like in the world.
So, to be honest, there is one major city in the in Elflines Online, and it is the Autumn Palace. Elfhold, the other major city, is really just a starting area for fresh characters. And the only reason you would really be there right now is probably to gank new players.
Okay.
I'm happy for that.
Yeah.
In Elflines Online, PvP is always on.
I was gonna say, is this a PvP server, PvE, or RP server?
There are no PvE servers.
Oh,
This
no.
is RP PvP server.
Oh no.
Although many people don't want to RP.
No.
Really, really do.
I got the kibble, I got the merchandise, I got the...
It's the worst of both worlds most of the time. No, there's no choice between PvP and PvE server. And yes, there is no RP server choice. So the people who want to RP are shoved in the people who don't want to RP. And the people who don't want to PvP are shoved in the people who do want to PvP. And
I think
there's
we should
only
go-
one server you can go
I'm
on
one
for
of
your
those
city.
people.
I think we should merc some of these theater nerds.
Well, what are our options? Okay, back to what you were saying before, James. Before I cut you off, what were you saying about?
Right, yeah. So we're in the south of the continent of Arvish. We're starting in the Autumn Palace. So we could just, you can see that's on the bottom left.
Okay.
The Autumn Palace is the most popular player meetup site. The second most popular player meetup site is Port Treasure, because it has at Port Treasure, there are all the boats and teleportation nodes to all of the island zones, which have a lot of raids and dungeons on it.
Yeah, I vote for Port Treasure personally. We'll end up taking
Yeah.
a little boat ride or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this job was kind of meant to get me some scratch so I could move out, and now I'm just trapped back in my apartment with my, let's be real, soon to be ex. So I want to murder some things. I want to murder some things. I want to kill some characters.
Okay, sounds good.
Ali's going through a rough time. This is what happens when you have to do like a. You take a character that you've already established and then go back into their backstory, and you're like, "Oh my god, you really went through it, girl."
Well, then let's log in and meet up at Port Treasure then. I think that's the idea, right?
Sounds good.
So, Port Treasure is a zone where they took all of the buildings, the small buildings that were pre-built for the other areas of the game, and created a wooden tile asset, and then re-textured most of them and put them on wooden slats.
You got a
In Port
vendetta against
Treasure-
game designers, James.
How dare those game designers do this?
I originally made video games, but back in the
I just feel like there's a lot of call outs in Elflines Online.
Yeah, right?
a lot of it.
Never stop. Keep going.
In Port Treasure, all of the they use the same NPC base models as most of the rest of the game, except they put them in one of 3 pirate outfits, which each have color switches in between them. When you spawn in, you're likely probably in a bar, unless one of you, I will now allow you to say, I play a lot of Elflines Online and it defines me. And if you say that right now on stream, I will allow you to have player-owned housing.
I think my character's just into it. I don't think I can claim that.
I can't
Okay,
claim
fair.
that either.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a big fan, but she's not like hardcore dedicated to the game.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. Fair.
Elflines is the only thing I do after I get off of work, because if you live near the executive zone, you'll see, oh my god, there is nothing to afford around here, but I could get on and I can buy the best house, I can buy the best stuff, no matter what.
I can
Inside
collect
my
as many cabbages as I like.
All right. Rob,
Don't knock on my farm now.
Rob, if they play this character again, you should charge them for the lifestyle above.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Make sure to make this matter. I can't make this stick over games. Charge them for this.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah.
And
I've
to
already
be
noted
honest-
down my headset.
And to be honest, Port Treasure player-owned housing real estate is more expensive than in Autumn Palace, because even though Autumn Palace is bigger and more opulent looking, it doesn't have any teleports. There aren't any boats nearby it, so you always end up having to ride your mount or walk this whole distance. Anyway, Elfheart, the zone that your guys in, doesn't really have a PvP scene, specifically because it's so easy in Elfheart to get to a safe zone that it's kind of lame to have a fight and then have somebody just running to the safe zone during it. The biggest PvP areas are ones where you can't do that because there is no safe zone in the continent, in the immediate zone you're in. I know, I should have called it safe area and then said the word zone, but now it's zones in a safe zone.
We
Doesn't work.
appreciate it. It's all right. We're all learning.
So in terms of dungeons, that we can do. Since you've all submitted early game characters, let me tell you the sort of early game dungeons that won't, kill your Elfline character or make you spend a bunch of money on revival herbs and stuff. IRL, of course. So first off, we have Heroes Point, which is it's just a dungeon in the north of this continent. It's all outside. There's a ghost as the final boss, and as you go through the dungeon, you collect different parts of a medallion to put on a statue to fix it, which then summons the ghost final boss. It is technically the first dungeon in the game, and because of this, it is heavily farmed. And it is only not a PvP hotspot because there's nothing really good you get there, except for one drop you can get from the final boss that very rarely drops. We have Black Mountain Pass, which is a giant PvP hotspot because it's a choke point that new players have to go through in order to get to the rest of the continent. So people just sit in the middle of the dungeon and gank lobbies.
That might be a good spot if Alley Cats wants to,
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm only starting. I mean,
Hey,
I guess it doesn't mean much for my character to die, but
instead of taking advantage of all these noobs and being a camper and stuff like that, why don't we let's go explore or something,
I mean, what the other one's like the first level in the game, right? So maybe it makes sense to just do that.
I will point out that I have around 20 unique dungeons completely playable and statted out in the PDF.
Wow.
So I could go on. And there are 4 more options.
Yeah, what's up with this?
So what do you want to explore?
Well, hey, if we're at Port Treasure here, maybe
Can we go
got
sailing?
boat. Yeah, we got boats. Let's sail to one of these islands. Let's go over to like Mount
that'd be
Poison or
fun.
something. What's this Mount Poison
Some sort
thing?
of like
Exploration.
high seas adventure, maybe.
Okay.
Let's get to that Mount Poison looking volcano thing. What's over there?
That looks
Rob, is your character an endgame Elflines Online character?
No.
Because you need to be at least a certain level to even go to
Yeah.
Oh,
the Miasmic Island in the center of the map.
No, I mean I dabble, but I'm not going to jump to the end boss by any means. So let's what's a little nice beginning mid-level
What about the
dungeon
Whispering Cave? That one also dangerous?
Oh,
High
Whispering
level.
Cave is within your Whispering Cave is within your level right now. Let me read you about the Whispering Cave. This is a cave sacred to the first elves, where they recorded their oral history in whispers that echo. My God, my head, my brain, that echo endlessly throughout. This dungeon was added in the Continental Brands promotion, and in order to beat the final boss, one of you will need to go get a bag of sacred herbs kibble, either delivered to their house via Uber Eats or something,
DoorDash, yeah.
or otherwise, because you need the codes on the bottom of the bag.
Yeah, the only sticky
In
thing there
order
is
to know which order to kill the final boss's minions in.
we just got done fumbling up a kibble Continental Brands job. I don't know that we need to be ordering any kibble, but hey, it could be fun.
I love lore.
Hades, do you reckon you could go pick up some kibble?
There you go.
You said you needed to do a run for the pet food anyway. Yeah. Oh, fine. Maybe. She said
Works for me.
she'll see if she's free.
Can you roll human perception?
I can indeed. Let me just look at my character sheet.
Yeah, and I'll bring up on Sirenscape. I'll bring up some like
my
village
God.
sounds. I'll take us out of Night City, and then once we decide where we're going, we can all log into Elflines officially and kind of start. But let me get the sounds going too.
Okay.
Just some village. Let's see.
That's an 11.
11. You know, she says she's fine, but I don't think she's fine.
But is she still going to get me the kibble?
I don't know. That's what the roll is for.
Look, I think she's still mad at me, but
I think you beat the simple threshold.
I don't know. She said she needs to do a run anyway, so she can buy me kibble and be mad at me. That's
I say let's go for it.
I'm totally down. I love learning more about Elfline's lore. I'm just a huge lore nerd, so I want to go there. If that's the first one of the first, what was it? It's one of the first.
That is the so this is the hidden caves sacred to the first elves, where they recorded their oral history in whispers that echo endlessly throughout.
Yes, the answer is yes. I want to go there.
So allow me to seduce with Deep Grave, which is the once sacred burial site for the most revered elves, who now suffer eternally from its monstrous infestation.
It sounds like a metaphor for something, and I don't like it.
Wow, and that one's
metaphor. Like, are you talking about that weird website?
I think I'm on every weird website, Shibar, and I don't know what you're talking about.
I will say, Millennium, you said that your character has Elfline's online statues in their room.
Yes.
Do you have the love interest statue from the hero's love interest?
Yes, absolutely. Anything that's like cutesy romance, yes, that my character would have.
She is the final boss of the upgrade.
Oh, okay, that's
you
tempting too.
would easily know this because you own the statue.
Yes. Oh.
I know nobody in the chat has bought an anime statue for an anime they haven't watched, right? None of you, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. My Cherno Alpha, I've seen that film 20 times. No, it's not.
Oh, I just realized that Rob's background is just
all statues. All Funkos.
I've seen them all though. I've seen them all. That's all. Those are all Dune. That's all Dune. This is all Dune over here. Garbage Pail Kids. These are all horror films. Like I've seen all.
All right. There's
Sorry,
I'm
like,
bro, we
shots
gotta
fired.
gatekeep.
Hell no, not it, not me.
The background is hers. Then I'm like, oh, Rob's entire background is made up of boxes of figures. Okay, you win.
Rob's the real fake gamer girl. I love it.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
a
down
love
with the
story.
island. Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah, that one I think is actually calling to me more now. It looks like it's a far journey across, if we go like across the ocean though.
However, you take a boat, and that boat is in Port Treasure. All options really. There is a full A to Z category listing if you get the PDF, but I think anything's a good idea, just as long as it's a group decision. I'll leave you guys to discuss.
Let's go in. Look, I'm down. Let's get into this village. People are setting up here on the dock. We can find a boat, try to do a little boat ride, get on this island. Milena can do a romance adventure. We can tag along and explore. I like the idea.
Yay! I love it.
Anything to kill time, I'm usually out on the streets hustling, and this is just killing me sitting at home.
I think we need a little like happiness in our lives, especially after the last job. I'm trying my best to make up after everything that happened.
I hope someone can get a good love story out of this. Sure, that's what fantasy is about, right?
Sheba, are you down? Can we log in? Are we going for it?
Yeah.
I'm good going anywhere, but like my biggest suggestion is we should totally check out the Twisted Elder Tree.
What's so cool about it?
So the Twisted Elder Tree. Let me tell you of this zone. Bent but unbroken, you must defend the final elder tree in the Elflands to spare Arvish the doom of Enthanox. So this is the first raid in the game.
Oh.
Typically, you shouldn't raid unless you're at rank 10. However,
back to the romance cave, whispering,
We can
whispery
do-
thing, right?
We can level there. Maybe we'll be high enough level at the end.
There you
Can't
go.
I just
Yeah.
buy the ranks to get there? I thought I could, the macro transactions.
you can't directly buy character ranks. However, you can totally buy characters easily.
How much does it cost to buy a rank 10 character?
That is off the top of my head. I do not know that number. However, $500. Which
500
means
Pretty
that
steep.
unless Kid helps you, you can't find one. Far within Kid's power to drop $500 on an online character for
Yeah, I
a
can
for a
source
video
it.
game.
Well, I do a ton of farming at my house in the Pirate Bay, but like, I don't know if I have the cash to just drop on a character. I thought I could level up using the cabbages. Like, why is this not working?
Maybe because they want your money. Why would you be able to, get somewhere by doing something that you enjoy?
It is worth mentioning that Kid is kind of OP this session. In that you can just buy a lot of the game's items.
Nice.
With
Yeah, hey,
the-
between my connections and Shebar's wallet, we might be okay to do whatever. I just don't want to keep dying and respawning. Like, I'd like to just kind of dive into a little adventure and.
yeah. Let's get moving. Let's get moving for sure.
Yeah, let's be
all right,
noobs.
we've played around enough. Let's get to the gameplay. Eh? People want to play, right? Not just talk about playing. So I'm hearing that it's time to go to Deep Grave. So
Yeah.
let me set the scene. First off, there's a boat to Deep Grave, and it shows up about every 15 minutes. Let me just roll.
Yeah,
It'll be here in 6 minutes.
I could pull up.
So there are some people sort of with their characters sitting on the dock nearby. Many more of them are just standing at the dock because emotes are for our peers. Anyway, we are Deep Grave. Uh-oh. You could totally hear that.
Hear what?
Why, what'd you do? Kill a man?
Hey, while we're waiting on
Use a
this boat,
stream to cover it up?
while we're waiting on this boat, anybody else having trouble with their avatar? I don't think this is the right elf. This ain't the right elf. I don't know.
You look creepy, kid.
I think did you get like
That's
a pirated?
awful.
I don't think
Do
this
you
is
like
the
a-
right avatar. Let me mess with. All right, there it is. All right.
Eh.
Oh no. That's just
Wow.
not what I wanted.
Those elf ears are actually too big. It's different elf lore.
It's what they got for me.
So,
I don't know.
Those are we might get sued. It's a little too Warcraft.
I was gonna say those are like
That
night elf.
ear length is a little too. Rob, you look
Blood
like a
elf?
white night elf.
Yeah,
It's,
I mean-
blood elf.
It's reflecting something with these avatars.
Agreed.
I
I
mean,
don't know. Is
what?
this the right elf? I don't. This elf. Whoa, wait, no, I don't.
God.
Oh, hey. I don't
All
like
right,
this.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, the boat arrives. We're the sketch comedy is great. The boat arrives and you guys get on it, and about 2 to 3 other people do. And there's a short loading screen. Can everyone roll a 1d10?
9.
9.
9.
7.
3 9s. That's crazy.
That is
That
weird.
never happens. I bet it's roll low.
Okay. So the second the loading screen, you come up from the loading screen, 2 of the players have started PvP and are trying to gank you.
Oh, one thing I wanted to do before we left the port. Can I stock up on?
You're in combat now, but
So no. I'm hearing it.
Okay, that's
no.
fine. We'll find some. I
mean,
I'm the
there's-
healer, so I just have a lot of herbs.
There's 3 of them.
sure.
And there's 4 of us.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm ready for a fight.
But only 2 of them tried to start PvP.
Okay. Well, maybe the
Um,
other one's in the bathroom or something. I don't care.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So that was an initiative roll.
I just
Luckily, you
attacked.
guys rolled really high. So we'll start with people who rolled 9. There are, I believe that was Rob and Ellen.
And myself, I also got a 9.
And
Dang.
Tracy, what'd you get?
I got a 7.
Wow. Way to
Okay,
let the team down.
I
with
know.
Only 7.
Just I'm always letting the team down.
I rolled 8. So Tracy, you're
I'm
last.
the lowest.
You're last with a 7.
Oh.
That
rough.
sucks. That sucks. That's rough.
So they we'll start with Rob then.
Well, I'm not much the fighter, so I'd probably step behind one of these other more combat ready. Yeah, see, I'm more of like a warm heart cross with Blade as far as Canna, the character when in Elflines, just so everybody knows. So, and I know Pixie's more of a warm heart, so maybe Megalithor or Mark, since you guys are Blade Dancer or Bowmaster. I feel like Kid, I'd probably take a step back behind Alley Cats or Sheep Bar and let you kind of take some of the brunt here. So, yeah,
How brave.
I'll step back and hold my action in case someone attacks me. I can maybe get the jump on them.
Okay. So let's
You
go
just hit them
with.
with your ears. I mean, those things are at least 1.5 feet long.
It's a representation of my cyber audio
They
suite.
wiggle. They wiggle.
I know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
Well, we're on the high seas. It's windy.
Yeah.
I
Ellen.
guess that's me then. Yeah. Allie's been itching for a fight, and since she's new to this game and like a character life is not meaningless, but it's kind of like for a laugh. So she's gonna laugh and say, "Fantastic! I was wondering when we would start this, and I am going to wail on the closest person to me with my short swords."
Okay. The 2 people are, there's someone with shield and a great axe, and there's another person who's a bowmaster, so they just have a bow. Which one is closer to you?
I would say probably the great axe, right? You got to charge in, and you can't do that from far away.
Sounds good. Okay, could I get a, you wanted to wail them with the sword? Could I get a
Yeah.
melee weapons attack?
Sure. Looking at my character sheet. There we are. Okay. Stall people while I count.
Yeah, things are getting kind of hectic back here. Mark, you gonna step up and help Megalithor here, take care of some of the heavy lifting, or?
Oh my god, that's 22.
Okay, that's gonna hit. They rolled,
I would
less than
freaking
that.
hope so.
They rolled less than that. Man, you
Right.
wish you were playing Witcher right now.
I surely do. I surely do.
So let's do some damage. And of course, swords are 2 ROF.
Yes. I imagine she's dual wielding, so it's kind of like
Yeah.
1, 2.
Mhm.
Great. I forgot to put down the damage.
Short
So
swords
are
are
you
3d6.
wielding short swords or long swords? Because you can, if you're dual wielding, you can treat long swords as if they have 2 ROF.
I think I did short swords just because my elf character does not have a high body. So I was like, heavy
Very well.
melee. I was trying to be good about rules.
Interesting.
It failed me.
Well, it saved you money when you made character. It's a medium melee weapon. So
Right.
that would be 2d6.
Fantastic. All right. You know the drill, everybody. Store.
I had short sword down as 3d6. Is that not right?
I
Heavy.
did as well.
Long swords are heavy melee weapons.
So that's
They cost,
2d6?
Yeah,
I rolled 10.
that's a very good roll on 2d6. Nice.
It's got the little skull on it.
Now go for another attack.
Great. I will actually put in my base this time. Let's make
Wow,
it
the 23
easier.
wasn't even with your.
No. That is a fumble. So that's a 6.
Okay.
No dice, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that does not hit. We'll move on to Capricious's turn. How would you like to move, though, Ellen?
The great sword, the great axe, elf, she'll kind of run in and sweep the blade to the leg. Try another attack. It doesn't work, so she'll just pirouette. That's right. I'm still in Witcher Zone. She'll pirouette behind the great axe, just giving a little bit of a distance if he was charging. Just kind of like heading behind him.
Sounds good. Capricious, it's your turn.
So Mark's a bowmaster, so the first thing he's gonna do is back up and get into good range, draw the bow, and fire.
Okay, you can, with your bows and crossbow, get to
My
your
firing knocked off
get
my
to your
cap.
13 range.
Too powerful.
Yeah.
Too powerful.
So it's a
what was
13.
what was the number again? Sorry.
It's a 13.
All right, and this is going to be using the
Single shot
dex
DV,
plus archery.
bows and archery.
All right, stall while I math as well because I don't math.
I know.
I just tried to make my cat ears look all elfy. That's the best I could do while still wearing headphones. I'm sorry, everyone.
All right, luckily I have calculator app literally like bookmarked on my computer because I don't math at all. 17.
17. That is a successful shot. Oh wait, I forget. In Elflines Online, everyone can dodge. Have to roll. They do not successfully roll through, so that still hits.
Noobs.
All right.
Nice.
I can't believe they're trying to start a fight with us. Don't they know who we are?
So it's a 4d6 damage.
Math rocks. Give me good numbers. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage.
14 damage. Any double sixes?
Nice.
Probably not. But
Any what? Double
any
crits?
double sixes? Did you roll 6, 6, 1, 1?
6,
okay.
4, 3, 1.
Wanted to check. You technically could have rolled a crit with that number, but only one way.
Oh, someone knows their math.
That's 14, and you wanted that on the other bow or the greatsword? Great axe.
I'm gonna shoot at the other bowman. Range versus range. Don't want to
Yeah.
fire into the melee.
Bowmaster is like the most popular class in this game by far, to the point that it's very strange to see anyone not play one in a party that you're doing. So, also, Capricious, since your character plays a lot of Elflines online, why don't you roll a skill check for your player as well? Roll a d10, and we'll treat it like you had local expert Elflines online.
All right. So just a d10.
And then add your int.
My int is garbage. It's also a 3.
Okay.
Good to know everyone treats it like a dumpster in this game.
You at least know that the combination of one great sword held in one hand indicates that you have a high level item. I can't give you anything with a 6, but
Sorry.
Would
that's as close as I can.
Would Mark portray that to the rest of the team? Would he mention that so Canna would know that?
No, not with that little amount of info. There's nothing really there. It's a nothing burger.
I'm not the brightest, but at least I can hit.
Great.
So we're at their turns. So we're at their turns. Both of the PvPers take their turn now. We're gonna start with the one with Great Axe, and they're gonna go for Capricious because they seem like a threat, and Bowmasters are the person you want to kill first in PvP. And they're gonna make. I need you to roll to dodge a Great Axe.
All right, so that'll be reflex, 1d10, and evasion, right?
Yep, reflex evasion.
Dance. Oh god, you're asking me math again. All right. 7 plus.
Skill basis, people. Skill basis.
21.
So used to
21.
digital dice.
So you successfully dodge the incoming Great Axe attack. And the other Bowmaster takes the opportunity to fire at your friends. So, Ellen, this one's for you. So you are dodging an incoming arrow.
Great.
If you want to. Otherwise, you're in bow range, so it's 13.
Yeah, I'd like to try and dodge it.
Sounds good.
If I can.
You can try it out. We'll see how it goes.
All right. That's 18.
Okay, you're not able to dodge.
Bummer. Give me that damage.
See the damage. 4. Take 9 damage.
All right. Some of that'll get soaked, but
Some of that will get
go
soaked.
through. Yep. Yep. So I take 2 damage.
Sounds good. So that's both the PvPer's turn, and we're on to Trace.
All right, so I don't fight also, but what I do have is, as a warm heart, I took a lot of skill points in play instrument, my voice. So I'm going to try to distract the Bowmaster, the enemy Bowmaster, if I can, by singing. So
Can you please role play that out, Tracy?
I was like, oh my god. This is whenever you play the bard character, it's always like you have to role play your alley cat.
Tracy, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. Let's go.
So many years.
Of 2 lovers.
Oh shoot.
Terribly out of tune. Thank you, Allie. And I start singing a tale of the two Elfline lovers that are on the island that we're about to meet, and try to move everybody. Well, mostly the bowmaster, not move everybody. I don't want to distract everybody, but I want him to be moved by my song of two lovers in the distance. Across the sea, across the map we go. And I keep singing.
I see. This is awful, but but this is the dark future. So I must. So first off, if your intention is to put into a local voice chat song that your player is singing, you actually don't roll the character's song. You roll your Night City character.
That's a good point. That's
So
true.
why don't you roll that instead?
Oh shoot. Okay. Let's pull up her.
So
Yeah,
the
you didn't think about
in-game
that.
in-game singing is for opening specific magical locks that require you to sing to them, and for
So
Yeah,
I took
yeah.
a bunch of points in play.
you took a bunch of points in unlocking some important quest lines.
That's fair.
That have some cool items behind them.
I'm gonna use
It's,
the map to roll.
You know, there are quests in RuneScape that require you to be good at farming, for example, and other funny things. It is always very funny whenever they have a really important PvP item locked behind something that forces people who want to PvP to do fishing, for example.
I mean,
So,
it could be
it's
like
a similar
Silent Hill, where it's like you need to have a very in-depth knowledge of English literature to be able to solve any of the puzzles.
Right, yes. In the
So-
police station, right? Is that...
So I rolled.
It's like, these police are, you know, they're liberal arts majors that couldn't hack it, huh? You know what I mean?
I rolled a 13 total for that.
Okay. Okay.
My
We'll see if it has any impact. Things are happening fast. The other person on the boat that isn't you guys just locked out. So
oh, they were AFK. They were idle for too long.
so Rob, this is the end of the time where you can hold your action. You can no longer hold
Oh,
your
yeah.
action. If
No,
you
I would
speak now or
definitely.
forever hold your peace.
No, at this moment, I was holding the action in case somebody was coming at me, but then I'm seeing Ellen taking some damage, so I'm gonna jump in on that axe guy and stab, you
Okay.
know, little
What a white
Yeah.
knight.
Stab.
stab action. Someone's coming at our team, you know.
Okay.
So 18 for the first one.
Sounds good. I'm actually going to give you a bonus. I'm going to call that a 20. So,
Getting a bonus.
I'll take it.
Maybe it's all the microtransactions.
you needed it. You needed it for the
Oh, no.
roll, but that is still a hit.
Nice.
We do have a +2 somewhere in chat. BT dubs.
That is true.
Just tell
Oh
anyone.
yeah, I forgot to tell James too on our channel here. We have rewards that people can pull, and someone pulled something random and pointless. Not that you have to abide by these points, but if you want to, you can always
No, it's
drop in
if
something
it's-
random and
if
pointless.
if they're helping real people in Ukraine, the least I can do is give them a fictional bonus
Yeah.
in a storytime game that none of us in a war zone right now are experiencing.
Yeah.
But that's six points of damage
me.
though for that one stab though. By the way.
Sounds good. Barely get through the armor.
I'll do my second stab.
You still get a +2 to attacks. By the way, it is not because of the +2 to the stream rewards for +2. It's not because of that thing. I will say specifically when it is because of that thing, so that person knows when that thing happens. But this is because of honestly Tracy's thing. But I'll tell you when it happens.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I got a 23 on the second stab, the second melee attack. Without the +2, so 25.
Nice.
Beautiful.
That is also a hit.
Nice. Look at me, I'm stabbing people.
Let's see some critical injuries, man. Somebody?
11
I mean,
damage, a 6 and a
trying my
5.
best.
That's good. But
11. That is much better. All right, Ellen. Actually, we're back. Take another turn. You waited long enough.
oh yeah, I'm gonna keep stabbing this jerk.
Good idea. You
Yeah,
still
be
have a
stab,
plus
stab.
2.
Okay,
Against
so
that particular jerk.
with the +2, 19 on the first stab,
Okay.
and 19 on the
that
second
hits.
stab too. And 19 on both.
And that one does not hit.
First, 8 damage.
Okay. All right. So the great sword guy's armor is almost fully ablated at this point. So a
Right.
lot of damage is
Nice.
getting through. And Ellen.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna keep stabbing him.
sounds
I'll
good.
see that kid is continuing to wail on this guy, and yeah, I don't want to look like an easy mark in Elflines Online. So yeah, I'm gonna continue fighting.
Ooh, Robgrad98 just redeemed a -2 to the next roll, so that's a
Oh.
reward for James to use anytime. A -2
Is that for
Okay,
me?
James
change
on
the
us.
next roll.
on us.
So I
James, you
get
have
a-
a couple of them. You got one from Violent Neon as well, and you just got one now from Robgrad. So you've got 2 of them to use.
Oh boy.
2 minus 2s.
Hey, stop
Wowee.
stop rewarding James Hutt. Reward us, people.
So I have
Oh, we've got 5
Okay.
+2s in our chat. I'm running on the mod console right now.
Okay.
We've got 5. Make that 6. Oh no, that's Oh my god. Okay, Cyber Smiley. Oh my lord. Okay, they're just pouring
That's
stuff in now.
another 22.
Oh, it got a critical injury from Cyber
there are
Smiley.
20 +2s in the chat.
No,
No. We've,
no, I rolled
we've,
a 22.
Okay. That one will hit.
Great. Let's see some damage, baby.
Did you want to make that a critical injury? Cyber Smiley rewarded a critical injury.
Could it be?
Hey,
Sounds good.
Miss Magitech.
Yeah, let's
Thanks
do
for
it.
donating.
So, could I get first off? Let's roll the critical injury table, and that will be enough damage to kill this particular adversary. So
Is it a
we're gonna
6 or
have
10 critical injury table? I forget.
it's
been a
Is
while.
it 2d6?
Is it 2d6?
2d6, yeah.
Alright.
I got it open so I can let us know.
7.
That is for an object. At the end of every turn where you move further than 4 meters on foot, you resuffer the critical injury's bonus damage directly to your hit points.
Less sexy than I wanted for that, but yeah, they're done.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe a tip of the blade breaks off as she leaves it lodged in their virtual
You
body.
know, 33% of the time, people keep saying, the expansive ammo isn't as good, but we just hit the thing where expansive ammo would have given you a
Hey.
Yeah.
33% of the time. It works every time.
So, Great Axe goes down.
Yes, Great Axe guy goes
Awesome.
down.
Hey.
I still have one more attack. Am I able to use that on who's still
Yep.
around?
You
I
can
guess it's Bo,
split
the other one
movement.
knocked out.
You can split movement and reach the Bowmaster.
Great. I would love to do that.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I've got a
dance
taste
that
for it
blade.
now.
Dance
For
that
real.
blade right at him. Hey, Cyber Smiley rewarded another critical injury.
Yep.
Awesome. I don't know if you want to save that one though, maybe. Unless you want to
I-
just take this guy out.
After this combat, I'm gonna take stock of what I have in the inventory of all of that chat stuff, and we're gonna move forward to the next one.
So that's a
we're almost
19.
done here. That one is a hit.
Great. All right. Should I use the critical injury or should I leave it for later?
Your call.
Use it.
I
Do
say
it.
use it. Finish this
Yeah.
guy off.
Yeah,
Let's-
right. Yeah,
take
let's
these-
do
take
it.
these
I
jerks
there's
off.
another critical
Take
injury.
these noobs
I'm
out.
gonna, I'm gonna roll on the table.
Second we get on a boat, they start acting
know,
like
this
jerks.
is like-
Take them out.
5.
Just trying to have a nice boat ride.
Who do you think they are?
Okay.
Yeah, we're here for a nice love story. You
Yeah.
jerks.
5.
Yes.
What is a 5 on the injury table?
5. Broken ribs. At the end of every turn, more than 4 meters, resuffer. Same thing as the foreign object, but broken ribs. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Sounds good. This. So this person says something in the chat actually. As you're, breaking their character's ribs and stuff.
Something about me being a wom.
No. It's only been 6 seconds since Melania, aka Pixie, went on a public online video game and said something in a female-sounding voice.
Oh,
So
no.
The message is,
Are you a girl?
"Are you a girl?" And then, how many people have seen this? www.asd. Enter.
Even in 2024 or whatever year we are in right now, there are still dudes on the internet who don't believe. I believe that,
Cyberpunk is a
honestly.
warning.
Yeah.
If we don't
Literally
change our
why-
behavior, people.
I
Yeah.
have the voice changer for when I'm attacking online. I only use this
Yeah.
masculine voice. I don't like all the boys asking me.
And they are boys, none of them men.
Exactly.
It's a warning. Don't do that.
Yeah, I will punctuate his ASD with a broken rib. That
Sounds good.
hopefully I can wave around in the game. Toss at his own feet.
There are little interactions, but mostly what it is there's a special animation, and then there's a little icon that appears under their health bar.
Ooh.
Did that
Which
kill
Is
him?
there,
Or did that just...
They are
Just
very,
cripple him.
very low hit points,
Okay.
oh.
and we are on Capricious' turn. I would be surprised if they survive Capricious' turn.
Let's finish this shit off. And I shoot again.
All right, they attempt to dodge. They fail their
7.
dodge. They roll a 1.
Okay, cool. Do I have to math then?
You, don't math. I rolled
Yes.
a 1 and then I rolled a 9.
Oh,
That's a pretty
Bless you.
low.
Avoiding
that's a pretty
math.
far negative explosion. So yes, they are no more. And
Hey.
and has anybody ever been PvP'd on a boat, on a PvP server, just riding a boat in Azeroth? Nobody.
This
Kraken
is a
like
first,
come
this
up
is a
and
first
pull
for
them
me.
off.
Yeah.
Somebody has in this chat. I can tell. Not me.
Can we loot their bodies?
yeah.
Oh
Yes.
no,
Good.
players don't drop anything.
Son
Nothing at
of,
all.
son of a Borg.
However, when you
This is
do
why I
kill
stay on my
them,
farm.
when you do kill them, there are rewards. So when you die in this game, you get something called death sickness.
Get the
Yes.
monies.
And
Yes.
when you in order to turn it off, you have to pay an amount of in-game gold or real money that gets translated into in-game gold immediately. And
Yep.
if you die in PvP, you get half of their death sickness payment if you killed them. So the people that are entitled to death sickness payment, you'd think it would be all of you, right? I'm sorry, it's not. It's only Ellen and Capricious Nature.
Yay.
This is how I afforded the house. You know, farm all the noobs, you can get the house. All you have to do is spend a couple of weeks doing it. I mean, it's nothing. I mean,
Maybe on the next kill you wear him down, and I'll just like step in for the death kill or something. You know?
Yeah.
I will say that neither of them immediately removed their resurrection sickness, so you haven't gotten immediately paid, but they're going to want to play their characters again someday, right? So maybe
And I'll be there, biding my time.
I will say you can still play the game with this debuff on, but your movement speed is reduced to 30% of what it is otherwise.
That's rough.
That's not fun.
No.
I hope an animation plays over. Like it just like as Megalothor or as Ali's avatar prances around, just like glittery hearts or something.
So
Can I pay for that?
I haven't worked out cosmetics. Maybe a future outline.
Future DLC.
Let's DM. I got ideas.
DLC for macro transactions. I love it.
I would definitely pay for cool outfits and stuff, cool skins.
Yeah. There's so Elflines Online in universe is a interactive brain dance game, and the way that works is that a brain dance is something that you're very much mentally plugged into, right? But brain dances are traditionally recordings of experience, like you see in 77. What is interactive brain dance then? Well, imagine they took a person and they had them record a bunch of little snips of experience and then put them in a VR style simulation. That's interactive brain dance. So I will say, whenever you cause the broken ribs critical injury, it plays one of two ways that the actor moved their arm. But you view it as if it was you doing that. Essentially, it's a brain dance take on VR that works because they recorded a bunch of pre-recorded footage and then cut it up into little bits and are showing you little bits at a time in an animation framework.
Amazing.
Wow.
Anyway,
No wonder they just
fantastic.
copy-pasted the same wood texture.
Yeah, right? They spent all their
Had to make
resources on that.
had to make room for all that cool.
Yeah.
So it can feel like when you're playing Elflines that you're still experiencing an experience that is not your own, but it really just boils down to that part of the movie where you forget you're in a theater. That's the best way to describe this type of VR technology. Anyway, the boat has arrived. And where has it arrived? Well, I'm glad you asked, person who didn't ask. Nobody asked.
Where are we arrived?
Where is it?
It arrives at the dock at the Isle of the Lost, onto a broken, spooky, darkened, shaded version of the dock that you're previously at, where they cut the model in half and added a moss texture onto it. However, behind it is a spooky basalt-style hexagonal island that has been created partially with random noise, then curated by an underpaid level designer.
Do it, Jay. Call them out. Name names.
This is a small island, and it was put in the game as part of a patch. So there's really nothing on this island, no quest content or anything except the dungeon, which is behind this little transitional area that has like one tree and a bunch of basalt hexagons and this dock on it. The dungeon itself is a large slate-colored monolithic sort of chapel-looking temple. It sort of copies from any European cathedral that you've seen, but done up as if it was fully made of stone.
Wow.
There's a large door there, and is a good point of time to point out that dungeons and Elflines Online are not instanced. You can be crashed at any time. There is only one server where you currently reside, and so you have no idea if you are the only people doing this dungeon right now. In fact, they are hotspots for player activity.
Got it.
I told you we should have just stuck to the twisted elder tree.
None of us can afford that.
This
Not
one's
a one.
fine.
And maybe this would be a good opportunity for us to do what we didn't do in IRL and work as a team.
Of course.
I made Megalothor to be kind of, you know,
I
I'll
mean-
be real, a bit of a murder hobo. So I'm happy to go in and hit hard with the blades.
I think we have a great party comp. I mean, I'll stay in the back. Me and Kid can stay in the back, and you guys, you know, do your hitting.
Well, I'm definitely in the back. You need somebody to talk to, a little gift of gab. I'll talk them into some shit, but yeah, I'm in the back.
Yeah, I mean, I think I can like check for traps and things, just in case. So, I mean, the combat side, I'll stay in the back, but like I can kind of take point if once we enter into this giant building.
As long as your work on here is better than the stuff you pulled back at Continental.
I get it. Okay, like just look. Just give me this opportunity to prove myself. I can do things, okay? I can. I'm not like a jack of all trades. I can't do net running. Just making that clear. But I can do other things, okay? So I'll do my best.
All right, let's walk the walk, people.
Okay. So, the as you enter the dungeon, you trigger a not a loading zone, but a soft loading zone where you can't kind of move your character forward for a bit, because the zone has so many textures and objects in it. It almost like a lag spike that is required to enter the area, a soft loading zone. But you'll notice that sometimes, you know, your character will you'll feel your character in your brain because it's a brain dance moving forward, and then you'll feel like, yeah, I'm just walking in place for a couple seconds. This is normal for me. And then
We're all
you'll
just
feel
T-posing
forward.
as we like slowly transition down that corridor. Everybody just T-pose.
Look at me.
Yeah.
So-
Can we do our like dance? And I'm just like,
Look at me. I'm moonwalking. I'm
Yeah.
moonwalking.
My point is that who has been nauseous in VR in real life?
mildly.
Not me. I love VR.
Oh, do you mean the character or the player? Because Ellen
No,
is
the player.
motion
The player.
sick. Oh no, that's what Ali does. She makes brain dances, so she's good.
Player, not
No,
character.
I meant the player, not the play.
Not the character. Player. Player.
James, like,
Ellen. Player. Yeah.
I meant
Ellen gets
not
motion
Ellie.
sick.
Who am I
Ali does
speaking
not.
to now?
Megalothor is fine, I guess. This is levels on levels on levels.
My point, Ellen, if I
Yeah.
may, is
Sorry.
VR is kind of it a little disorienting sometimes, and you can get a headache. And has anyone ever been nauseous in VR in real life?
Yes.
after a while, yeah, I do tend to. I like it, but yes, I do get nauseous sometimes.
I'm too poor to
I mean-
afford a VR, so
Y'all
I
are.
have no idea.
I too am too poor to afford a VR.
I've played it at events. I don't own one myself, but
I love VR. Me and my wife run virtual reality live, and we stream it. And I never get sick, but she does. So I understand it. Some people get that
Yeah.
vertigo. Yeah.
Mhm.
I just kind of I was like, oh man, what if you had to be a streamer, but in a VR game? It would be
yeah,
you
that
would
would
have
be
so
rough.
much like health issues to think about.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So my point is that playing a brain dance MMO, if there's a lag spike in the area,
I see.
you experience lag in your
yeah.
own brain. And
Not
this
fun.
is incredibly nauseating.
Yeah, I don't think anybody could
So can
avoid
everyone
that.
roll a
resist,
d10?
No
Yeah.
slash dance here.
resist
No.
torture and drugs, or
Yeah,
resist
right?
vertigo.
Seriously.
Torture and drugs, actually.
Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
this
I'll
is-
allow you to
this
use
is the player.
This is the player.
Yeah.
This
Hey,
is Alley Cats, Ellen. This is
The
Because
character,
I don't
yeah.
have Ellen Graham's character sheet up. So
you can also use concentration.
Similar
drugs.
rocker boy, you know.
yeah.
So this is concentration or resist torture and drugs.
Right.
You're either concentrating through it because your brain is lagging, because the game is lagging and the game is in your brain.
I'm
Not
too
great.
stupid to let my brain lag, so I got an 18.
I got a 14.
A 15 for me.
19 for me. I used
No
resist
one
torture and
has
drugs.
vomited.
Nice.
Okay, that's good.
Hey,
One who rolled lower than a 10 would have vomited.
this lag is
Deep
pissing me
Grave
off.
Deep Grave is the longest
Oh
dungeon.
my god. Oh, keeps
Everything
happening.
good?
Sorry.
It's that
Yeah,
leg.
yeah, my-
It was.
I keep forgetting
Like,
that
it was
I'm
that
on
leg.
my tablet, not on my laptop.
It's this leg.
So
Just the lag.
It's the lag. Yeah, it's T-posing.
Getting to you.
It's the lag.
Getting to you.
I will say additionally at this point, Rob, since you live in a combat zone, people have started shooting outside.
Oh, shit.
Just a normal night for.
Hey, you hear that?
No, that's
No.
just
Ah,
you.
shit. Yeah, there's some gunfire going on over here. If it gets too
Um,
close, I might have to log out.
No,
Yeah,
come on, we
it
need you in the game.
It is at this point in game the time of night that shootings typically are more likely in the combat zone. Like if it's the middle of the day, I don't care if it's the combat zone. You're not having your gang fight in the middle of the day. You don't show up.
No one's
to
awake.
You're a member
Yeah.
of the Piranhas. You're not like awake at 11. Like, yeah, let's go get those guys.
Right.
You're like, I'll be there at 6.
Dude,
Early.
you gotta get out of South Night City, man. Like
It's where the action is, though. I gotta.
Yeah, clearly, yeah, but you don't want to like. We're playing you can't just like log off if something happens. I hope you know. Like we need you.
I'm working on it. We'll see.
I'll let you
So-
go AFK, but if you are gone for too long, I'm just gonna have to pick your pockets.
Or kill you for the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're in. We just entered Deep Grave. We experienced the lag spike. Deep Grave is actually a lot more layout. The ground textures are better in here. They seem to have done custom textures for everything in here. So it's not using the gray ruins tile set from another area. This is actually a larger area, particularly because they show Deep Grave off during the game's intro cutscene. So maybe it gets more. My point is the budget went here.
Oh,
You
yeah.
entered the place where the budget is now. So
I feel like we just entered a new
Nice.
game. Y'all notice this?
Yeah,
awesome.
that's great.
there's an NPC at the front. That's a ghost. And Melina would understand that it is Ambarina. The ghost's,
Just heard
the NPC's name is Reflection of Ambarina. And it's interactable, but they're kind of like paused in a walking sort of way.
Is it
You know
is
her?
it a glitch or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's-
who is this chick?
This is Ambarina. I don't know if she's supposed to look like that though.
Is Ambarina what, a character or a real person playing?
This is her.
Yeah,
The dedication to art.
Oh, this is like the part of the lore of the game. You're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Oh,
This.
well, shit. Oh, yeah, okay.
So I'll have either Capricious can roll this, because Capricious is more likely to actually have done this dungeon before, as to why this NPC is at the start of the dungeon and how it's interactable.
Please tell me it's not an intelligence roll.
It's another intelligence roll. I'm sorry.
All right. I got a critical failure of a 1 with a 9, -9. And my base stat is a 3.
You've either never done this dungeon or you don't remember it and you mean it.
I probably shot at the Ambarina with the bow, assuming it was another PvP issue,
Could maybe
and I never interacted with it.
could Pixie make sense of this a little bit?
I could give it a shot.
Okay. It's at this point that I remember that we have all of these like chat things that I have to keep track of. Can somebody give me a tally? Because I don't have chat in front of me.
Oh, great.
Okay,
So we
I'll
have
do
a
it now.
-2 for players, and we have something
1.
pointless and random, both by Violet Neon.
Yeah,
3.
something pointless
we
and
have 3
random.
-2s.
Oh, 3 -2s.
Yeah, we're at 3 right now.
How many +2s do we have to use?
+2s, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 +2s for us,
Wow.
Nice.
and 1 remaining pointless and
that's-
random.
That's an unfortunate ratio. I need more -2s. I'll use them.
Oh, there, look, Raven, Donna, Trace Cuervo just gave you a -2.
Really,
there. Look,
Raven?
see, James, asking you shall receive. Also, I want just out of game, just real
Ukraine,
quick,
thanks.
just so you know, I do have a little pop-up thing to cover up if we need to take a 5-minute bio break. I don't know if we're at a point where you want to do that, but you can call it, James, whenever you think we're at a point you want to just take a quick 5-minute bio break.
We're doing a 3-hour
Yeah.
sesh.
Yeah,
We're
we
doing
should,
a 3-hour
yeah,
sesh.
go to about 9. We started a little bit late, but yeah, 9.
Okay, and I'm just gonna make sure it is 7:40 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The time still works the way I think it does.
Not for me.
Not for Ellen, yeah.
Australia's its own.
Ellen's in the future right now. It's pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
What's it
Me
like?
too.
Yeah.
It's
What's the
10:41
future like?
a.m.
Terrible.
here.
Terrible, great.
Yeah.
But maybe
Started the
Pixie, you know the lore of this. We can't figure it out. Mark's never been here. Is it something you can decipher with this?
I can give it a shot.
Okay. I'm gonna. Why don't you roll int and add a d10, and
Okay.
we'll see if the or you could always look it up on your agent. It is a video game.
Let's pull up the wiki.
If you want to pull up the wiki,
Library
that's
search.
library search.
+2 using your agent. That
I'm
sounds
down.
way better.
Yep,
I think
I'll do that.
Kid the Fixer would probably do that too.
We're
Alright,
not
so
cheating because
Both
we're
of you
using a
pull up the
walkthrough.
wiki.
That's so his style.
I rolled a 15.
Okay.
It's a companion app.
So
I got 14.
14, 15 and a 14. Check to see how much I like those numbers. And it turns out I don't
Intelligence
like
isn't the
them
best.
as much as I would have liked a 16. But it says here that you have +2s to spend, so
True.
Ooh.
We got heaps.
Use
Might
it.
as well.
Pixie, use it. That puts you at 17.
Yep.
Yeah.
Use it
all
up.
right, good. I'll just make sure I keep track of this.
Okay.
So
Mark it
that
up. I have it too, yeah. You can ask me anytime. I got all of it listed up here. We
Ledger.
got 16
Ah.
total.
You're a real one.
Okay, sounds good. So this is a NPC that starts a walkthrough cutscene, which is one of those NPCs that walks through the dungeon with you and explains story beats and events. In order to activate it, you need an item called the Mirror of Ambarina, which you get in a secret room. It's not very secret because you touch the only interactable lever in the room and it moves. In the next area. However, the lever does not. You can bypass the pack of enemies if you don't want the lever and don't want the item. But you missed cutscene.
I want the cutscene.
Okay, let's get the mirror.
Okay, so the hallway is you're just in a straight entrance into a cathedral area. There's a large rectangular cathedral with a sort of disc-shaped pedestal over here. The lever is right there, and there is a altar there. On the altar is some ghosts. There are some restless spirits. They aren't technically called ghosts because then they couldn't sell the game in China.
Nothing about Tibet here.
That's some real world info there. That's so funny that you mentioned that.
Well, that's why they're called spectral. So restless. These are elvish ancestors whose burial sites have been corrupted and are sometimes ripped back into the Elflands. Their forever sleep interrupted, they rise again as restless spirits, taking on a ghastly image that mirrors the moment of their decomposition. So, once in this vengeful form, it is only by slaying them that their souls can be returned to rest. So these are elvish ghosts, but they're at the point that they were they started to be decomposed. So you can see some skull, you can see some guts. You get like zombie elf ghost aesthetic.
I was gonna be such a jerk and be like, what level of decomposition are they at? Are they at putrefaction? But that would just show me to be the death nerd that I am. That's not what the game's about.
Necromancer.
These are two of them in this intro area. One of them is sort of pathing. So if you snuck around the corner, you could figure it out. And the other one is like shoved all the way on the lever, so that if you touch the lever, you will trigger the fight.
Okay.
And by pathing, I mean just moving like this.
I'm pretty stealthy. I don't know if anybody else is, but it sounds like we need to get past a little moving ghost to get
Melina,
to.
do we need to fight these things in order to get your thing? You know, your mirror thing?
We need that lever.
Okay. It is worth mentioning that you could just touch the lever and then run outside of the instance and run back into the instance.
let's not cheat, but
you wanted to cheese the encounter.
Yes, exactly.
And that is totally okay. And in fact, on the wiki that you just looked up, it told you to do that.
I think
honestly,
Kid
I'm fine
Kid has a high move and like very stealthy, and being the kind of guy he is, I think he absolutely would suggest that or do it himself. And I don't know if Pixie would read that and suggest it, but
I'm totally
gonna
fine
be here with the ghost. You two can have at.
Yeah.
I'll just try to run in.
Do it, and if you trigger it, then we'll just come in and kill it. Fine.
Okay. So Rob, are you a quick hand? Are you a warm heart?
No.
What is your class in Elflines Online?
It's like a warm heart and blade dancer. It was a cross between that with where the stats kind of laid. So
you can't multi-class in Elflines Online.
I thought it was
depends on what third thing you level.
Yeah, well, because
in your stats.
Well, I have an 8 cool and an 8 dex.
Right. My point is, you get to choose, and the only thing that matters for is like class-based, only warm hearts equipment. You know what I mean? Like only warm hearts can equip the vessel of the warm hearts or something.
Oh,
That's not a real thing.
Yeah, then he'd
But
probably
there
be,
is stuff like
he'd probably be leaning more towards
Yeah.
Warmheart then, because he's definitely more
Okay.
leaning into that.
so.
Cool
No
set.
one, I'm making sure, is a quick hit.
No,
Okay.
Bowmaster, Blade
No.
Dancer.
Because
Two
there is a
warm
class, there's a class specific quest in this dungeon that I'm not running. No one's a quick hit.
Don't worry, we
Um,
didn't do it.
Can
And
I
I
buy a
promise-
second rank? Can I purchase one for quick hands?
Just
You
build
can
a
buy
new character.
another character at max level right now for $500 if you can get
Phew.
if you can get Rob to
Bankroll you.
Kid to source one.
Money,
Otherwise,
please.
you can't buy you can't really buy mid-level characters because they're all just gonna turn them into max level characters to sell them for people who do that. Anyway, that notwithstanding, I'm gonna need a stealth roll, I think.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna need probably a evasion roll because it will trigger a combat
And then you have to run. Yeah.
and you'll have to run. But so the first one is for going around the creature that is pathing. That's the stealth roll.
Yeah, I
and
got
then
it.
the evasion
Yeah, 17 stealth.
stealth, you're one off.
No.
Only
Oh.
you
Plus
had a
Plus
plus
two.
Oh, there we
two.
go. Use the +2. We've got so many.
Yeah,
Chat,
come
Hell
on,
yeah.
go for
chat,
it.
chat has been rewarding us, and also shout out to chat. We've been seeing the donations, the subs, the
Thank you,
bit
everybody.
rewards. I know we're stuck in the role playing in the game, but we do see it. You guys are awesome,
Oh, yeah.
all of you.
We love you.
Seriously,
Yeah,
thank you. Speaking of
Cyberpunk
which,
Red's a
look at
game where you have to beat the DV, not meet the DV. And 17 is the professional DV. So if you roll a 17, aren't you lucky that you had those +2s to turn in?
Thank you, Violent Neon.
Oh yeah.
So you are able to skirt around the pathing ghost. Now you've got the ghost that has the lever right next to it. Touching the lever will trigger 2 attacks that you'll have to dodge.
Okay.
I believe.
I'm going for it. It's got to be done. I'm pulling the lever.
You got this.
I mean, it's also just like a game, so like whatever happens.
Yeah.
I mean, like, ooh, go for it.
Yes.
19 on the first evasion,
I don't
Okay.
want to mess up your bag, Pixie.
and
I'm just,
20.
here
20
for
on the
it.
second. So 19 and then
This is
20
everything.
for evasion.
So that is their archery is 15, and that is a 9 and 15. That is a 24 on the first one. It's not gonna. And the second one is 3 and 15. 18. What'd you get?
I dodged the second one. I got hit with the first. I got a 19 and then a 20.
Okay. So you get hit with a spectral arrow, and every time it fires a spectral arrow, it uses a really, really annoying sound effect. It repeats every time it fires a spectral arrow. They only recorded one take, and it's repetitive, and it's the only thing these things do. It does sound like
Over and over again.
so.
Yeah.
Once you dodge it and it's close by, and then it's
I love it.
James, you're gonna keep doing that for every time this fires
Yes,
now, right?
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Yes, please.
We're holding you to it.
It
Come on.
also impacts you like the Shrieker.
Do they also make the same noise?
No, the Shrieker. The Shrieker is a weapon in Cyberpunk Red. I will let one of you find it. It's on page 349. Why don't you go find it? Of the core book. Somebody got that for me.
Yep.
That'll be an
nice.
effect on his character. I think it's going to hurt his hearing, not earring.
DG 15, yep.
No, the theories.
Damaged ear critical.
Elf ears are kind of sensitive,
These ears?
And wiggle.
And
yeah,
wiggly.
They're bigger.
What was the damage
know-
that I took on that?
I need to roll that.
You know what they say about big
Reminding
ears?
me.
Never mind. You already did it. It was
Big teeth. No, that was to hit.
I know. I was kidding. I was kidding.
Yeah.
We don't kid here. We're playing elf games.
Yeah.
14 damage. No
This
critical
is a
injury.
serious channel.
Okay, cool.
This is serious.
Come on,
And does
people.
do my leathers ablate?
Yes, your leathers ablate.
Okay. So I'm down to
Wow.
6 on my leathers. I took 7 points of damage, which isn't that bad. Isn't that bad for
It's
me?
not so bad.
Yeah.
I know, it's a good point. Yes, the spectral arrow that is fired out of these things' mouths, with it again,
Waiting for the sound
is ablating, despite it being spectral in nature and also affecting your ears. It makes as much sense as a lot of things in MMOs, and at that point, you're scot-free.
Nice.
And we've pulled the lever, which opens up a secret room in the previous hallway.
Mirror.
In that secret room is a little chapel with another reflection of Ambarina praying on an altar, and she's holding an item that is on a little pedestal that is interactable because it's a real item.
This is it. This is
It is a little mirror,
It's the mirror.
and you can tell it's interactable because it spins slowly.
Nice.
There's a
Hey.
light on it.
I think we found it.
Pixie's gonna immediately run up, like past the party, and grab it.
Whoa, can you just take it?
Yeah, but on your screen, it's still there. It's account-based.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
So her taking it is not going to stop you from being able to take it. It's an account.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so everybody can
Oh.
take it.
Yeah.
What's Pixie? What's this chick's deal again? It's a sad love story, but what? Are they just kept apart or?
I'm gonna pull up the wiki, aka James. James Hutt, the wiki of Elflines Online, and
She
All right,
looks-
I want
she
I
just
want you to
looks really
roll.
sad.
you
Yeah.
have to roll to use the wiki.
yes,
So
Uh-huh.
please give me a library search check on the Melina level.
I'm so sorry, Tracy.
yeah, that's totally fine.
Remember, you
Okay.
can still use luck on your character.
We have plus
Yeah,
twos too.
you know what? I want
And we've got plus
to
twos.
I want to give the lore dump for this, so I'm going to use a +2 and 2 points of luck, so 4 + 4 total.
Bronx smash. Thank you.
And let's
Yay!
roll.
Thanks, bro.
Oh yeah.
So that's an 18 total.
Beautiful.
Okay. So you're using a +2 at 18 total. 18 total will beat the professional DV, which will find a pretty nice tier of information. It won't beat heroic, but it will allow us to go into deep, deep lore.
Yes.
I apologize for in advance.
No, you don't.
Ambarina is this character's name. Ambarina is the love interest from the original JRPG that Elflines Online is based on. And even then, she only shows up in the second game. The first game didn't have a love interest, and there was a bunch of, shipping with the main villain, the Warlock.
I love an enemy sliver story.
However, to cut this off at the front, it was decided that the hero needed a decidedly female, because not everybody makes good decisions, love interest, in order to stop this yaoi ship that was brewing. So, to prove that the hero was straight, Ambarina was created and heavily features in the second game.
Got it.
Ambarina is, of course, killed off at the end of the second game. And is killed by, of course, the Warlock. This is her final resting place, and this whole place was built by the hero to hold her here.
Oh,
So
that's
this
so
is
sweet.
very clearly her place in canon. And when the game was launched originally, it was not in yet. It was put in a patch. When the MMO was launched, this zone was put in a patch about a year and a half into gameplay. It was much requested, but the reason why the zone was late was because it was a massive area and it wasn't done when they had to ship.
Right.
So that's more of the background of Ambarina. Things we know about Ambarina. Ambarina likes sewing, specifically dresses. Although she does enjoy sewing things onto the hero's armor. And helping the hero repair his armor. The romance scenes from the quests in Elflines 2, the original JRPG, are short and very fade to blacky. There is one on-screen kiss.
Not like the
that you
Western
get if you
RPGs.
complete the quest line.
You gotta give it to us.
Not like The Witcher or Dragon Age or any of those.
Come on.
But otherwise, Ambarina is very chaste and loving. She also enjoys baking.
So wholesome. Sewing and baking. Was this written
So
by
it's
a
an
male?
otaku,
dev? Yes.
otaku wet dream.
It is worth mentioning that
Yes.
the original development team for the Elfline series was overwhelmingly male.
Oh my god.
So she's always found barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen making men sandwiches. Apparently, it's just horrible.
Quell Supreme.
It's like
My God.
It's very much, I feel like, as well, like the born sexy yesterday thing of like.
Yeah, she's just like
She's just so innocent and naive.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
it sounds like she's been through some shit though, being trapped up and kept up and like this, you know.
Yeah.
I will point out that that game at this point came out 30 years ago in canon. So this is like, it would be like us looking at something from the 90s.
90s, yeah.
So it's very much like, oh, that might have been a different age type thing.
Point of inquiry for Milena, do you have a body pillow of this character?
Yeah, I would say
You
yes.
have one of the villains of the warlock.
Yes, the warlock.
surely.
Actually, I definitely would. I like the villain, the baddie.
Man, it sucks.
But I feel like I've tried to cosplay Ambarina before to Elfline's Con.
Plenty of
So,
who hasn't?
So Amber, and it just so happens that Ambarina herself has speaking lines. They got the original voice actress from the English version of Elflines 2 to do voice lines for this NPC that is activated when you shine the mirror on one of the reflections. I will not attempt to do that in character, however.
What the?
You have to appear. You'll have to do that in your own mind.
No,
No,
James.
we need our immersion. Don't break our immersion.
I'm telling Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R.talsorian.
He didn't do all the
That's-
voices.
I would like to report an immersion breaking moment. So yeah.
Let's use the
There-
mirror. Let's
I guess
I
well,
mean,
yeah.
there are of course on the wiki there's transposed versions of the cutscenes you're about to see, but I
Don't wanna
feel
spoil
like
it.
that would be a spoiler.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I explain a good portion of that
Yeah.
lore to the whole party before we grab our mirrors.
Oh,
God, it's just,
mentioning they also linked to 2 deep dive videos
Video
on
analysis.
the garden that are about 55 minutes long that are titled things like "Who is Ambarina really?" and "Ambarina theory."
I'm gonna save those
Yeah.
to watch later because that
Yeah.
sounds
it's a
interesting.
game theory. That sucks. I know what it's
Save
like.
those to my agent.
Trying to, I don't know. It's always about being a woman in a man's world. That's all they can think to write.
I know.
So she talks. Let's
Yeah, I
give her some
guess-
dignity, right? Let her
Yeah.
have her own story.
Let's
trigger
do
it. Let's
this.
go. Let's see
Okay.
what
Please
this
do
does.
talk about something other than a man. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to fail this Bechdel test.
I was gonna say I do not think this is gonna pass the Bechdel test. This game, anyway. Us as a party, we pass fine.
So you activate the so it's worth mentioning there are 2 reflections in the area. There's the one in the chapel and then there's the one outside.
I think the
I
one
wanna do
you
the
said in the
chapel, right?
hallway was the one to continue the stuff.
Both of them
Like
have
the
talk.
session.
Both of them have speaking dialogue. But I mean, I'm not playing you guys.
We can have it go in order. We need the info to
yeah.
complete
I guess
this.
we'll do
Yeah.
this one first, and then the one in the other room.
Okay. The one in the chapel. His voice lines are, "Oh, elf mother, my time has not yet come. I fear for the future. The warlock's forces are closing in. Can save me." And the one outside says, "I think there is a hidden here."
Is it meant to cut off like that?
Yeah,
Are these
it's meant to
broken?
be like reflection-y,
Oh.
memory, background-y bits.
Sounds like we need to do some reveal, conceal, or like find some
Yeah.
hidden somethings.
Maybe we use the mirror to try to find it. So
I will point out that that second one in the hallway is right in front of the secret passage you just opened.
Oh, so we
Oh.
already found that.
So she already.
You already
yeah.
pulled the lever.
Okay, so
Right. There is another thing, but you all have to sneak past the path and ghost to get further into the dungeon.
I want to check for traps, and then we
Sounds
should
good.
probably split the party.
I'll tell you what, with
a
how
dungeon
linear
right?
these MMO dungeons are, it is very difficult to do that. Perhaps by
We'll just-
design.
We'll just meet each other later. Yeah, if we can sneak past it, let's try it.
Sure.
Is that
Um,
stealth from all of us? Or?
That's a stealth from everybody, and it's an in-game stealth.
Yep.
roll.
yep.
Right,
Okay.
cool. Alright.
There it is.
Delay while we math.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I got a 23.
I'm rolling well.
Me
these
too.
These
If
dice
anyone-
like me.
If
At least
anyone
plus
get
2.
below a 15,
No.
No.
Oh, thank God. 16.
I rolled a 15, so I'm gonna use a +2.
there you go.
Okay.
Nice.
17.
This one's coming from NKB. Thank you, Sophie.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Also, Mad Lass McGee, She plays the exec in my Team Veritas monthly game. She just rewarded something pointless and random. So again, James, just at one point during the game, you can just drop in anything pointless and random. It literally doesn't have to mean anything. It could, be a random noise or something happens. A butterfly flies by, lands on someone's face and flies off. Something random and pointless. Just keep those in mind.
I've got a pretty good idea about those something pointless. Are those a pretty expensive turn-in?
They're more than a plus or -2. Yeah.
What is the?
But then keep in mind, there's ones above that are 2 times the points, like a positive plot twist, a negative plot twist, an NPC enters, things like that. So something random and pointless doesn't really have to affect the gameplay. It's just, as said, something random and
Something
pointless.
random and pointless.
All right. I tell you what, chat. This Ukraine thing, it's got to end. You know what I mean? People have to be safe. They stop this Putin BS. If somebody, what's the top donation?
I think right now, Violent Neon.
No. What's the top donation goal where they get a thing? Rob.
Plot twist, positive plot twist, negative plot twist.
What is negative? How much
negative and positive plot
negative plot twist?
20,000.
Yeah,
dollars?
20,000. No, points. So it comes out to like,
Jesus Christ!
Seems like I'm in the wrong.
USD. Macro transactions. Come on, we talked about this beginning of the session.
What does 20,000 points even actually mean in dollars, Rob? Please.
It might be like, I don't even know. It might be like $2 or something. I think it's super cheap. These points you earn the points by watching streams. Twitch rewards the player free points.
All right. No.
You're trying to find a price equivalent.
However, I will say that
trying to raise some damn money.
With this Cyberpunks for Ukraine in partnership with Project Hope, we set a goal of 500 during our stream, and we already broke that. We've raised $543. Woo! Now, r.talsorian Games is matching that, so literally it's $1,086 already. Thank you so much, everybody watching.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh my God.
Thanks, everybody.
So awesome.
That's so amazing.
So
wow.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
So great.
So not to break the game, but I just had to announce that. That was so cool. So,
that's dope. That's so cool.
Can we see people that are putting stuff in increments?
Oh yeah, I can. I have it right here.
Can I propose a goal?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. 50 in. Hints from Black Chrome.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's.
Oh, that's dirty.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So say that again.
One time. Just
What's the goal? What's the goal?
Somebody has to do it. Just 50.
$50, and we get some reveals about Black Chrome.
You get a reveal from Black Chrome.
Yo,
wow.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Come on, people, let's make it happen.
That's awesome. Well, we'll see if that pops in.
I literally just did.
Really? Yes, we did.
Oh,
I just saw the thing go up.
Yep.
Violent Neon just did another 150, plus James did 113 earlier, 113 right now. I believe that's James and BJ, my filmmaking partners, my producer partners for the films that we do, actually. Shout out to James and BJ watching. And Violent Neon, they have both dropped hundreds and hundreds. I mean, others have as well. Don't get me wrong. Everyone's been donating. But James, you called for it, and they did it. So.
Amazing.
I gotta call it out now. Yeah. Not to derail.
On the phone.
Oh, this is exciting.
What? Mike is on the phone? No. I didn't say anything. What?
So cool.
Is the boss watching? I don't think Mike. It's a little late. I hope he.
It's a worthy cause. I think he would approve everybody donating. Hooking up
on behalf
Ukraine.
of.
Yeah, I think
because
everyone's kicking butt on this. It's awesome.
So
the big reveal, everybody.
Black Chrome will have in it the precursor to the Mantis blades.
Oh,
nice. That's neat.
In the 2045 era.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
All right.
Everybody loves the Mantis blades, so.
All right.
That's pretty badass.
And yes, you can put them in your cyber arm, and that's how it starts.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
Amazing.
they have in stat wise, they have a new variant of the mono katana ability that you know from the mono 3,
Oh,
Vampire,
awesome.
did you hear
but
that?
scaled
Holy
into a
shit.
different thing.
That's awesome, Ellen,
So-
because Bud has the Mono 3.
He
That's
sure
really
does.
cool that there's going to be some new...
Of course, it's not the mono 3. The mono 3
Yeah.
is at 5,000 for power scaling. This is lower, and you can get it at character creation.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Very
So
cool.
there's your reveal. I didn't expect someone to drop it immediately.
You
when you
saucy
said,
dog.
when you said there was these $2 goals. I wasn't expecting somebody to immediately put in a 50 goal and then somebody drops 150, because I guess people really don't like this Ukraine situation. We gotta figure this out.
Yeah, people are
Yeah.
supportive.
Maybe we should talk about elves again.
Let's get
I
back
think we
into
should
it.
talk
Yeah,
Let's
about
get back
elves.
into it.
Floor.
Elf lore. So this stealth roll, successful. We past the first pack of enemies. And this is typically what you do, because you don't want to fight every pack of enemies. It's worth mentioning that since these people are here, you're probably alone in the dungeon, or else they would have already been dead, and that would have been like, oh, there's another group ahead of us.
Mm.
Or maybe somebody's at the final boss right now, because that maybe 20-minute respawn timer. You would have been running into another group. Or maybe they are in the dungeon and they stealth like you did. In which case you have even more to be worried. Who knows? The next area in this dungeon is this beautiful open cathedral where there are a lot of benches and a stained glass window that has been broken in the background. Through this window, there's a lot of like dirt and soot that has gotten into this beautiful cathedral. And there are vines growing through it and down. There are two zones that you can go from this zone. There's a left and a right. There's another reflection of Ambarina sitting in one of the pews. And this one is holding a candle. The left zone is known as the East Wing. The right zone, no, the other way around. The left zone, I could have just turned the entire thing around and claimed that left from right. Yeah, because the whole zone is facing south. No, it's facing north, like it is on the image. The left zone is the West Wing. The right zone is the East Wing. And the right zone has a big double door that's currently locked. Well, looks like it's locked because there's a big lock on it. A comically large purple lock that has purple gas coming out.
So it's like we can either go down the path that's open, the candle route, or to this locked door, which obviously we need a key. These are our two options of paths. All right,
you can also look around the room because there was a lever in the previous room.
Yeah, I guess back in character. So it sounds like maybe a little conceal reveal, a little searching around. It sounds like we got to find a key, or we're going down this path. I don't know. I don't see many other options here.
Yeah, let's look around a little bit here. I mean, this is a pretty little chapel. I like it. So I'll do a little exploring, and then we can maybe head down the West Wing.
Okay. Would anyone like to call for a skill roll?
Yeah,
will perception do it, or is it conceal reveal?
This one's conceal and reveal.
Okay.
Unless you're.
I think all of us would be searching conceal reveal.
All right, let's all roll conceal reveal.
Okay. And this is as our elf character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, elf character.
Okay.
This is intelligence, right?
Technically, I guess you could also roll to look it
Yeah.
up on the web.
Most
Most
of
of these
these
rolls could also be library search.
Let's
Milena,
let's no cheating here. We're trying to kill some time. We got downtime. We're trying to we're laying low. Let's have the
You're right.
Let's have the whole
It's just-
experience, you know?
I love the idea of the Cyberpunk answers to look it up on the wiki.
Yep. Yep.
I have the -5 for conceal reveal.
Oh my god.
Okay, that
Wow.
doesn't do it.
That's not. Yeah.
Yeah, I got 13.
I got a
Yeah.
14.
11.
Wow.
Not great.
None of you find anything. The lock is can be on the right, can be opened with the picklock skill in game.
Ooh.
Singing? Didn't you say singing?
No, I
Picklock.
said picklock.
I have
It's
picklock.
not one of the singing
I'm actually really
locks.
good at picklock.
In game.
Yeah, my elf
So this is a miasmatic lock. What is your skill base?
12.
Then it would be high enough to attempt this.
Let me give it a shot. Everyone, back up. Give me some room. Give me some room.
Okay.
I rolled a 4, so that's 16.
Oh,
That opens it.
Hey,
Oh,
That passes
amazing.
the difficult
Oh.
threshold.
look at me, Ma. I did it.
So when you open the lock, sort of opens with one animation, then drops to the floor with another one. As the doors open, it loads the zone again. Rob, you're close to it. So can I get another either concentration or resist torture and drugs roll on the player,
Oh, player. Okay.
not on the tune level?
Sure. I'm gonna do resist torture and drugs. I'm better at that. 14.
All right, as the lag spike goes through your brain, you're able to not vomit.
Yay.
Oh. Anybody else feel that? Oh.
You have
No.
successfully loaded the second half of the dungeon out of order.
Nice.
Um,
Breaking the game.
Amazing.
Behind it, there is a crypt with pathing ghosts and several interactable coffers full of money.
There might be some good loot in there.
Yeah, but is it gonna be like a trap where you open it and you just get?
Somebody search
Yeah.
for
There is
traps here.
also a staircase down. So there's about 3 pathing ghosts in there, 2 of which are moving in pair, and there's 1 that's moving alone. There are 2 coffers that are interactable, and there are several bits of cover, I guess. So stone cover. 30 HP.
How adventurous are we feeling? Do we want to try to stop for these, or do we want to just kind of?
Yeah, I'm happy to kill the things. They're just ghosts, right? Let's do it. It's a dungeon.
Yeah, I guess we could use this to start, leveling our
Yeah.
characters anyway. So,
right. I would like to charge in with a plum and try and kill one of these ghosts.
Okay, would you like to pull the pair or the solo?
Just the one.
Just the one. Okay.
Yeah, to start out with.
Then since you're pulling, Alley Cats, why don't you make a tactics roll? I think you have tactics.
In elf lines?
Yeah, make a tactics roll on the Alley Cats level.
I see. Give me a second. Tactics. That's an education skill. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh dear. No. That's a critical fail. That's a 5 in total.
All right, we're pulling all 3.
Great.
Time to roll some initiative, everybody.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. Let's do it.
Cats, you are in range of any attacks in turn 1 because you are pulling.
I rolled a 2.
Prepare to face the fate that I faced as a hunter so many years ago.
I am never using that dice again. I've rolled critical fails every single time.
Sounds like my Sirenscape stream lately.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, I represent that.
For initiative, I'm at a 2.
I got a 2 as well. I rolled a 2.
What?
On the die, or
It's just a 1d10, right?
Oh, I thought
initiative
oh,
elf
right,
lines.
it's not
It's a D10 plus your
reflex,
right?
right?
In elf lines, is it? Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, and elf lines,
Did I get that
D10
wrong?
plus reflex.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then it would. Then yeah, I got a 9.
I have 8 reflex minus 6, so.
Okay, so we have a 9. That doesn't
14.
do very well.
Not great.
That does a little better. Is anyone doing any better than that?
I rolled an 8. Not great.
Okay. Ellen, you are after the pair, but before the single, and then it's
Right.
everybody else. So we're gonna start with the pair. They both fire 2 arrows,
Mm-hmm.
and they're both firing them at you.
Right.
So you have 4 arrows to dodge before your first turn.
Amazing. I can try and dodge all of them.
Yeah, totally. You can dodge
All
as many
right.
times as you want on your turn. It's not a. I know you play Witcher.
First one's a 15.
Right. I've got 6 and 7. That's a 13. First one is a successful dodge. The second one is.
Yay.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Wait. You totally got hit by that one. I was looking at the skill, not the base. That's a me
Ooh.
problem. Don't worry. The second one is a crit fail, and the second one you're probably gonna get. It's an 11.
I like Ellen's like, yay!
Yeah.
First one.
Second one's 19. That's easy. Dodge that.
Yeah. Third one
That is.
is 8 and 14. Is gonna be a 22.
Nope, that hits.
Okay, and the last one is clean 18.
I also got an 18. Is it meets it, beats it?
You
Or
are the
defender.
defender,
Defender wins?
so you win.
Great.
Um,
So 2 of those hit.
Yep, 2 hit. So remember when we were looking up the Screecher effect
Yeah.
on page 346?
I still got
Sure
it up.
do.
What is it? Read it out to us.
DB15. If they fail, they suffer the damaged ear critical injury, but it will only work if the GM provides the sound effect.
I read that too.
Fair enough.
Amazing.
Eee! 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 Eee!
Ah!
Totally worth it.
You should
So
record
that
that and
is-
send that into Sirenscape. They'll use it.
God, that would be amazing.
That is amazing.
That'd be so funny.
All right. So, worth mentioning, Rob, you have. Can you roll that DB15 resist torture and drugs on your elf level?
Elf level. Okay.
On the elf level.
Yep.
And Alley Cats, I need 2 of those from you. And your first mess of damage is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is 11 coming at your armor?
What?
And your second one is, wow, that was low. Is 10 coming at your armor?
In elf lines, where's resist torture and drugs? I don't see it.
It's a will.
Oh, I found it. Yeah, there it is. It's up with endurance. It says endurance and resist. Got it. Okay.
I believe I combined them so that it would be a combo skill. There are a lot of fun
Ooh.
combo skills in Elflines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I crit
Like
failed.
evasion dance.
I crit
Yes.
failed. So
So you take 5 damage
shoot.
from that
Yeah.
crit injury directly to your HP, and you get the damaged hearing crit injury.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oh, anybody
crit-
hearing that high pitched ringing? This
I
is
crit-
sucking right now.
I
What?
crit succeeded on the first roll.
What?
And then is it a DV15?
EV15.
Yep. So one of them got me.
Okay, so then you take 5 damage, and you suffer the damaged ears critical injury. Capricious Nature, can you read that critical injury for us?
Yeah.
I've
so
got it.
go for it.
Somebody-
Yeah.
Oh no, go ahead if you've got it. I didn't know if you had it right there.
Oh, don't all jump at once.
So the damaged ear critical injury, whenever you move further than 4 meters or yards on foot, you cannot take a move action on your next turn. And all perception checks involving hearing are a -2.
Got it.
So limited movement, all perception checks -2 for hearing.
All right, so since we're in Theater of the Mind, I will tell you when going far, when doing your whole, I will say like, okay, but if you go up all the way there, you won't be able to take an action.
Cool.
Hope you brought ranged weapons.
I did not.
So it's your turn, Ellen. The good news is
Yep.
you're close to everybody because you Leroyed in.
Well, then I would like to attack the nearest ghost to me.
You know the
With my
best
short
part
swords?
about Ghosts and Elflines Online are?
The screeches.
Yes, that the second action have 0 SP.
Oh, nice.
Amazing. Cool. So let's roll this bad boy.
Sure.
Du-du-du-dum. Alright. What's that? That's an 8, so that's again 21 to hit.
To hit. I'm gonna have to evoke a -2 on you.
Yep.
Due to spite. And because the people have paid for it. So that'd be a
We
19.
all know it's just the former.
Oh, it's fun. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's fun. I'm just gonna say I'm not having a good time. I only rolled 17, so you still hit.
Great.
And I spent it before I rolled, by the way, because I wrote the way luck works in red, and I like it that way.
That's a 10 damage.
That's how.
Yes.
Yeah, when we do luck, one thing that I've kind of implemented in homebrew is you can use luck or even those +2s, before you roll, just like rules as written. But if you want to use luck after the fact or one of those +2s, it's at double the cost. I let my players do that. Sometimes.
Homebrew, cool.
Now James is pissed at me.
No, I don't get pissed at people.
He's like, "Oh, homebrew! Oh, messing with
wrote
my
text.
rules. Real cool, dude."
I wrote text specifically for people who do that.
Cool. I'll use my second rate of fire.
I used to write homebrew. Come on, man.
I think
technically
Cyberpunk
you
Red
wrote
is
the
your
whole-
homebrew, right? I mean,
There you go,
Cyberpunk
yeah.
Red is your homebrew, right?
It's your adaptation of 2020.
Right.
So
I mean, I don't know. I that's the mode I walked out of. I don't hate it.
That's a 23 for my second one.
Okay, let's see how I
Unless
do.
you'd like to use a -2.
I'm getting a.
you have a
I'm
new
getting
one.
A 16, so you hit. So roll damage again.
Great. Oh, terrible. 4.
Okay. So then we have the 1 restless spirit, and they're gonna shoot 2 spectral arrows. And who else is closer to the door?
I'm probably the entrance that we came through. I'm probably still over there.
No, not that one.
The one
the,
I
the
opened?
door that.
Oh, the one that
door
you
to the
opened.
right on the other end. The
Oh,
door that had the purple lock on it that Rob
Then-
opened.
I'm probably not over there then.
No, nobody. Okay, Ellen's getting attacked twice again.
Mark, get up here. What the hell?
Nobody's tanking. Just let the DPS take
I'm
all the
supposed
damage.
to be
That's-
distance attacks.
That would be I got a 2 and a 7. I got to add on my bases. 15 on both of them. So why don't you dodge both of them?
All right.
We have +2s. Ellen, use them.
15 and a 22. What do we get?
Or
for
save the
dodge?
+2s when you attack.
All right. Let's roll, baby. What's the first one?
A 17 to hit.
Yeah, I got 18
Yeah,
for that one, so I dodge it.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a -2.
Wow.
You want to use one of your +2s now?
Yes.
Cancel it out.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Counter it. Yep. All right. Thank you, Rook.
Counter UAV online.
Let the people
Okay.
decide. Oh, and
What
the
about
second
the second one?
Let
I'm
us-
running out of those -2s.
You
Good.
got a new one a
Good.
couple of minutes ago, so you can add another one.
Capricious. Are you... What? How dare you remind him?
That is
Yeah,
only a
the people.
15, so I think that hits.
Okay, that
Yeah.
one does hit.
Yeah.
Nothing we can do about that one. Okay, so you don't have to roll the DV15 because you can't resuffer the same injury. You're already
Right.
yours have already been boinked. So we're gonna do damage on that one. Did I do it? No. Bastard. 4s look like 6s when they're. Look at this. See this? That's a 4.
Oh wow, it does kind of look
Oh,
like a
wow.
6. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh.
I wanted to use these because they were swords, but I might have to retire.
I have both dyslexia and dyscalculia.
They're
so
almost-
like, looking at either numbers or letters. I'm just like,
Well,
nope, I'm good.
13.
Almost as easy to read as those Cyberpunk Q-Shop dice that are pretty
Hey.
difficult to read, buddy.
I love the Q Shop dice because they have that beautiful CP symbol on the 6, which makes
Oh,
this
yeah, I do
problem
like that.
not happen. Not, but honestly, I like all these. I love all these.
I heard Ellen does too.
Dice are
What?
great.
No, me? I only did a 20-minute video essay about them. I can't love them that much.
Oh, that's cool.
Thanks, Bronx Smash. We got a +2.
Mwah.
Yay.
Okay, so
You might
next
have
we're doing more turns. It's everybody else in whatever order you want.
I'm gonna stab.
Who's boldest? Who's boldest?
Oh, not me. Probably Mark.
You-
Yeah.
I got a 2 though.
Yeah.
I'm fine with you.
I'll
going
go.
earlier.
Stab.
You,
I'm-
you
I-
talked
they-
first, so
Kid's
I
cocky.
say
Let's go for
you're
it.
bold.
It just implies different amounts of hold action.
Oh.
Nope, problem with me. All right, there are 3 ghosts.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I got a 17 and a 19 for 2 melee attacks with my short blade.
Okay. That would be a crit and a plus. You're not hitting the first one. I have an 18 plus 15. 18 plus 14, actually.
Very nice. So I hit on that
But
second one.
that's you might hit the second one. We'll see. And that is 19.
Oh, nice. Okay.
19 for the dodge.
Oh, this
Hit.
is
Math game.
oh, this is me dodging. You're saying?
Yeah, no. You're attacking.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I already rolled those.
I'm dodging.
Yeah. So my second one would be a hit then,
Okay,
not the
good.
first one. Yeah. So
What's
damage
less
on
damage?
that. 11. Yeah, it's the second time I got a 6 and a 5 on damage. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Must be nice those days.
The D6s are being good to me. The D10s, not so much.
You play favorites.
I know I do.
Our session time is to 9.
I mean, yeah, whenever.
Okay, sounds good.
If you want to wrap it.
That is a kill on this restless spirit.
Yay!
Nice.
Well done.
There are now 2 more restless spirits.
Get him, kid.
Well, I
Kill
took
them
my
all.
2 swing. I took my 2 attack actions, my 2 melee.
Yours
I
is still wiggling. Can't.
Me neither.
the ears. So yeah, they're so.
Oh, they're wiggling.
Stop.
Pixie's turn. Capricious turn. What are we doing?
I have a
Pixie.
question. Are there any environmental things that we can interact with, like a stone slab or something that you can hit and you interact and hit and it like falls and it can take damage or something like that? That's what Pixie's looking around to see if there's any environmental things she can interact with to help take one of these out.
So when this door was opened by Rob, the lock dropped onto the ground and then disappeared, despawning. There is a in terms of interaction with objects, because it is an interactive brain dance, they didn't program a lot of that stuff. In terms of interactable objects, however, we have the coffers in the other room. And we have the chandelier, which is interactable, in the room that you're in now. The altar is also interactable, but it's locked behind a quest that involves it that you don't know about.
Okay.
Option to interact with there is still there.
Okay.
But
So
it's a
nothing.
question.
So nothing that looks like it would like help do damage to any of the rest of these ghosts.
Maybe if you
Chandelier.
could. I mean, that is probably what the chandelier does, but you don't know how to trigger it because you didn't find how to do that.
So you
All
didn't
right.
buy the walkthrough.
Okay. Then you know what?
It is worth mentioning that technically you could look this up.
My character's
But
just a
all
cheater.
of you decided at this point that you were going to play the game without looking at the walkthrough.
My character is secretly a cheater, though. No, just kidding. She's not. She's not.
I think Kid would look at that. He really would.
My character is a pacifist, so she doesn't want to fight. So I'm just going to help out Kid. I'm gonna throw. I actually do have 2 sacred herbs in my inventory, so I'm gonna throw one to him, and because I know he took some damage earlier. And that's about all I'll do right now.
Nice.
Not very helpful.
So that does give those are the speed heal.
Yeah.
So you would be using your action to inject speed heal, essentially. Which I believe is 2d6. It might be 3d6. Someone help me. Speed
Forget
heal.
what speed heal is.
Speed heal.
Not
A lot
sure.
of people.
Probably 2d6.
2d6.
Probably, but I'm not
Ah,
positive.
jeez.
I'm pulling
I know this.
Judging by the guy who made the rules, probably only 2d6. He was pretty rough. He was pretty rough.
Well,
No,
it goes through armor.
it's true.
Imagine if I
so-
didn't know it goes through armor.
Speed heal is equal to body plus will.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
sounds good. That sounds a lot more smart.
it does.
I believe you. Body plus heal. Body
Okay,
plus what?
cool.
Body
Will.
plus
Will.
will.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Nice.
And heals for that HP amount.
Cool. All right, so I'm back up to 32. Only a few shy of my total, so that's good. Hey, thanks so much, Pixie. I feel great.
no prob.
Good as new.
It's worth mentioning that when you use that item, you've received a pop-up in the bottom of
Buy
your
more.
thing that is letting you know that there's a 30% off sale in the cash shop
That's tempting. Very tempting.
for a bundle of sacred herbs.
How much?
Well, it's 30%
30% off.
And it's 30% off, and you already get 30% off when you buy the bundle.
Microtransactions.
Yeah.
So anyway, we won't get into it here, but I will mention that does block part of your screen, which is going to give you a -1 until you spend an action to remove it. So there's that. Anyway, in terms of the turn order, it's now Capricious' turn.
Can I take the action to turn off the pub now?
Not on your screen.
I think it's just mine. Yeah.
So there's two ghosts left, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attack whichever one is closest to I believe it was
Wait a moment.
Megalothor that got attacked.
Wait, whoa. You feel a chill presence in the air behind you?
Is this a text pop-up?
No. No, you feel a chill presence in the air behind you.
In the game?
No, outside of the game.
The hell? Hello? Is somebody there?
No response.
Who are you talking to?
There's a breeze.
I'll be right back. I think somebody opened. I don't know what's going on. I'll be right back.
What? It's your turn.
We're in the middle of combat.
Ugh.
I popped the brain dance thing off.
Okay.
Brain dance helmet.
There's a we'll hop out of elf lines for a second for Capricious, but we'll go to Rob's turn while we do it. No, sorry, there are 4 people shooting at Alleycast right now, and 2 shooting at Rob.
Yeah.
We're gonna split them up 2 and 2. So let's get 2 dodges from Rob and 2 dodges from Alleycats. Well, not Alleycats. Alleycats' character in Elf Lines.
Dookie dookie.
I got an 18 for the first one and a 20 for the second.
Okay. 18 for the first one, and 20 for the second.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use one of our +2s.
Sounds good. Rob,
I got
you're
an
gonna hit
18
by
and a
1
17.
attack. On the second one, I got it.
Okay. What's the damage?
Damage. 14. For Alleycats.
Mm-hmm. That was an
you're-
18 and a 17.
Okay. You will dodge one of them.
Mm-hmm.
$17 damage.
17 damage. Wow,
So
wow,
fire.
wee.
Luckily, not a crit. Still no crits today. Capricious, your window is open.
What the hell? I'm in a high rise. Why would my window be open? I'd walk over to the window. Seeing as normally Shibar is probably armed, can she pull out like her gun?
Absolutely. Drawing a weapon is a free action as long as it's readily available.
All right, yeah. Shibar pulls out her gun. She's like, "Is somebody in here?" As she walks over towards the window.
Okay. Tracy, it's your turn.
I split the parties. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, so so how many are left? Are there just 2 left? 2 ghosts?
There is 1 ghost. There are 2 ghosts left. There are 2 ghosts.
Okay.
Wait. My brain. I did a bad thing. It's Ellen's turn. I'm so sorry.
Well,
there are 2 initiative queues happening simultaneously.
Yes.
Yeah.
You really made this super hard for yourself.
I did, but it's fun. It's good work, you know. Also, Rob, we'll probably need 30 after time to finish this up. Is anybody running to anything immediately? I can understand.
Nope.
I don't know what time it is in terms of normal time, but at 4 p.m. my time, I have to get to work. But that's still an hour and a half away.
Oh, if you
Okay,
still have an
then
hour and a half, we're
then,
fine.
Then you're fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
We would need
This is
roughly
only going 30 over.
30 to 45 more minutes is what James is saying it looks like.
Easy.
Something.
Cool. So I'm gonna attack these ghosts because fuck these ghosts. 19. First one.
A 19 on the first one. That will hit.
Great. I'll roll my damage before I roll a second attack. 9.
9 damage.
Yep. How's this one looking?
This one is one of the smaller ones.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the ones shadowing the pairs are shorter, which usually is less HP.
All right. Well, I might continue to hit the one that I've already attacked. That is another 19.
Okay, that will hit.
Great. Oh, I dropped one. It's all good. That's only 6 damage.
But it will kill.
Yay!
Nice.
Does it like is similar as in the net? Like, does it de-res or is there like a death kind of animation?
It their mouths distend,
Ooh,
and
creepy.
they slump, and then they sort of turn into a dust.
Nice.
Gross. But I got one.
It did. We are, I believe, capricious. Can I have you roll spot hidden?
Yeah.
Actually, perception.
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 Okay.
Perception.
All right. Sadly, another int skill, but luckily I got a bunch of points. So yay. 5 and a 9, so I'll be at 14.
Someone has set up a smoke grenade in your apartment.
Oh shit. I run back over to the headset. I've got a fire inside my apartment. I gotta go. Bye, guys.
What do you mean?
Wait, what?
A fire? Shibar?
And yeah, disconnect.
So Shibar is gone.
Well, now
After
we
they
can
said
blame
all
her.
that stuff about not logging out in the middle of a dungeon
Yeah.
instance.
Okay, now who ruined the mission? Okay.
I guess everyone gets a turn, right?
Anybody else a little worried
Yep.
about that though? I don't know if it's just my paranoia, but like we're trying to lay low, and now all of a sudden Shibar's shit's catching on fire. I don't know. Whatever. I guess let's get back to
You're
the
in a
game.
3-second combat round. I'm just gonna remind you. Let's pop back up to Rob or Tracy. What are we doing?
Rob,
One of you be bolder and take a turn.
you go, Rob, because my character's
Yeah, let's
useless.
stab this last ghost. Let me stab this guy. Yeah, I'll stab at him since I'm still right up there. Keep having to do the math here. 16 on the first one.
That will miss.
19 on the second one.
That will hit.
Nice. 9 damage.
The ghost is still standing,
Dang it.
but barely.
Yeah, it did some damage. Somebody finish it off.
Doesn't even have legs. Maybe it does. I don't know.
Does Pixie's vow of peacemaking.
Well, now that we lost one of our players, all right, screw it. You know what? I'm gonna have to because it's only 3 of us now.
Just kill it.
Pixie she has 1 dagger.
It's just it's a program. It's a ghost. It's all good.
But I'm not here for killing. I'm here for learning and exploring. I play this game for the exploration and lore. Sorry.
Well, you're gonna learn how to kill things.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna attack.
God, where was this restraint when we were raiding continental brands?
Okay, that's a 16.
Ooh. You got a +2.
That will hit.
Oh, nice.
We got another +2 there too from Finay.
I didn't write for a dagger what the damage is on my character sheet.
We'll call it a 3d6.
Ooh, 3d6.
Well,
That's more than the short sword. I'm jealous.
No. 2d6. Thank you for reminding me.
God.
I expected you to use everybody to have battle axes and stuff, and you're like, no, I don't actually hurt people.
I know.
Game.
God, sorry we're not liars.
Oh no, it is 3d6. Dagger's 3d6.
Oh,
yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
Okay, so
it's more than the freaking short sword. That's crazy.
4, 3.
I think it
But
might
you have to
be-
get really close, I guess.
It says dagger says light melee weapon here.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah, but
dagger
on
was
the,
light melee, which would be a 2d6,
druid
and I thought a
character
short
sheet.
sword was considered medium, which was a 3d6. But I might be wrong.
Well, I rolled a 7.
Hmm.
A 2d6.
On the druid character sheet for ELO expansion pack 1, dagger, 3d6, ROF 2, half SP.
Holy crap.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
that's
Citation.
the expansion
That is
pack.
wrong, and we will have to fix that. Thank you for bringing that to me.
Oh,
This is not just a charity stream. This is a little troubleshooting,
Thank you
Work
for
out
the
the-
testing.
a little trial and error stream. Now, do we get editing credits on the next release? Are we getting
Yeah, come on.
editing credit. Boy,
something?
editing credit is worth a
Capricious
lot
gets
more than that.
Just give us some sort of credit. Come on.
Hey,
man.
Jansik, another +2, by the way. Capricious,
Yay.
Make 'em up.
write that one down.
I'll just
Oh,
take
yeah,
a smiley
racking 'em up.
face. If you place a smiley face anywhere inside the entire PDF,
We'll know.
just one smiley face. We'll know.
We'll know.
We'll know.
And you'll know if you're watching this stream.
So, you deal damage.
Mhm.
Roll it out.
So I rolled a 7 total.
That will kill the ghost.
Yeah!
I killed it.
Speaking of ghosts,
Let's not forget I stabbed it
Capricious.
first here. I feel like I loosened up the jar. She comes in, pops it open. Everyone's like, hey, look, Pixie opened the jar. I'm like, hey, come on. I loosened it up, you know?
in your apartment, now filling with smoke, is difficult to see. But in your vision, you can clearly see a glowing arc of red energy protrude from the edge of a sword.
What the hell?
Its wielder, you cannot. Let's go take a bio break.
Oh no. Oh gosh.
And right there, I'll put up the be right back screen so no one can see us. I will leave the mics on so the team can
Thanks.
discuss plans, chat, can contribute ideas. We can see you, you can hear us. And yeah, don't forget, please consider donating below. We'll be right back.
RB.
All right.
Don't forget,
I gotta
folks,
pee.
for the donations, r.talsorian is doubling us. Okay, so we're getting matched for everything. Loving this.
Those
See you
plus
guys in a few.
twos. We're about to need some of those.
Yeah.
For me.
We still have a bunch. Oh, for you? No deal. Be right back.
Hi, everybody. You come here often? I like your earrings. They really they match your dress. What are you drinking? Sounds tasty. I'm actually go to that.
Damn, this week is itchy.
Mine too.
Oh God, one of these days I'll create a character who has my actual hair type. One day. Probably for our Dune stream with Rob, I'm not gonna lie, because for me that'll start at like 4 a.m. in the morning.
Right.
So I don't know if I can deal with the whole wig thing at that time.
And you start getting into those hotter months, and
Oh God, yeah, especially
wig life
down under.
starts going downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just did a whole bunch of podcasting recording, like a 6-hour day, and it was getting into Australian summer.
I remember that from a lot of anime club people would do the wig life, but it starts getting hotter, man.
Oh yeah.
I tell you, it's nowhere near as bad as people who did Homestuck cosplay. because they would do the
I'm
full
stuck with
body-
the makeup,
the
like
grease
full
paint.
body paint.
Yeah, the full body like gray
Mhm.
grease paint.
Mhm.
Oh man,
Yeah.
gotta be the most uncomfortable stuff.
The debut show of my theater company was a clown show,
Mm.
which it was in the middle of summer. My character, like, his costume was like a turtleneck and like superhero undies over leggings and whatnot. So it's like a lot of clothes there already,
Right.
plus the clown paint. And the theater we are in is a converted industrial building that used to be like a meat packing plant or whatever. So it's basically like a shed. It's a shed.
That sounds extremely bozo related.
Yeah. Art, right? It's real life rights art, right?
Right. Yeah.
And it was a show about murder as well.
There you go. I think clowns in a meat packing plant, and I'm like, yeah, they probably have a hideout there.
Yeah. When we'd go like for rehearsal, we used to just find places around the building to hide and scare our other cast members.
I
Are you
bet.
sure you're not actually like a bozo in real life?
Oh no, I am.
Okay, got it.
I love the bozos.
Bozo rocker boy.
They're great.
Marcel Marceau taking it to the big stage.
Look at these ears.
Oh my God, Rob.
Those ears are scary.
Oh, look how long that is.
It's
They're
huge.
even bigger.
It's bigger than the World of Warcraft ears.
Right. Yeah.
Those are his monokatanas.
All right.
Right?
All right. So where we were at is in Capricious Nature's apartment, which is now filled with smoke.
I see a lightsaber turn on.
Yeah. Through the smoke, so it catches the,
The God rays.
just so. It's nighttime.
Joni's not even remotely comfortable with this. Just I'm gonna roll because it makes sense for her to try and do something like this. I'm gonna try and roll a interrogation. Like, who are you? What are you doing in my apartment? With a gun pointed at them through the smoke.
Okay. So there is a -4 to doing things while they're while you can't, unless you have access to IR.
I have
don't know.
enhanced vision, but not infrared.
Then you would not have access to the ability to see through smoke. So you're getting that -4.
Okay.
Don't forget your luck if you got any.
Yeah, I'm packed with luck, and I'm gonna grab a +2 from chat. So I'm
Go
going
for
to take a +2 from chat, and I'm gonna use up 4 of my luck points to counteract those the -4.
Oh, luck.
A good
My God.
start. Okay, what's the roll?
I got a 7 plus 14. I can't math. 14 plus 7. That's a 21 plus the +2 from chat is a 23 for interrogate.
Nice.
Okay. So this person is here to kill you. That's probably what they're here to do. Their body so the interrogation skill is typically for it's a cool scene point, which is why I want to use it as a face down instead of an interrogation.
Mm.
But interrogation implies torture. Or at least the no, not torture. It can include torture, but it at least implies one-way force. You know what I mean? You're in a situation where there's a one-way violence pathway that's going on in the relationship.
All right, so face down then, cool reputation D10.
Yep.
That would be a face down. Let's do a face down. I don't want to take away the cool moment, but what we are asking for here is a face down because you're definitely about to roll initiative.
All right. Oh god.
Yeah, somebody's setting off a smoke bomb with a katana, getting ready to attack you. You're like, hold on, I want to talk to you for a minute. Hold on one damn second here.
Hey, stop that.
So cool. I'm at 8. I rolled a 4, and I don't know what my rep is.
So I'm just gonna say 0. This person doesn't have a rep either.
All right, so 12.
Okay. Let me
What's
check.
it gonna be? When we have to do like manual math, it's the tension. It's through the roof.
I know.
Exactly. Tension is high.
I put into chat too. I'm like, I am not ready for the amount of anxiety that is required to be a PC. I'm happy dropping nukes all day on my players, but the moment somebody shows up with a mono katana in my apartment, I'm just losing my shit.
They got a 12 as well.
Ooh.
So that makes it a neutral face down, where neither of you gets a -2 that lasts this whole combat.
Okay. So
which in a one-on-one fight would be very death sentencing, and which is why I'm not evoking a -2.
Thank you.
But if you put on, I will put on a -2. So this is now a detente.
If that previous roll I had for the interrogation didn't work, then would my +2 go to the face down?
In which case, I am evoking a -2.
Raven, this is your fault. She dropped it off those -2s.
So
you've damned us all.
It's a nuclear option, right? I fire my +2. I fire my -2.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if this was the way people thought this would go down, but it's for a good cause. Okay, let's have an initiative roll. The good news is you're a solo, so you're pretty good at those. However, I don't know, initiative against another solo is going to be an interesting point. The cool part about solos for people who don't, play the game or just tune in for the streams and the vibes, is that initiative reaction allows you to spend some of your solo power to make your initiative higher. But in doing that, you have to maintain. You can't use that same initiative bonus if you want to do other stuff as a solo. You only decide how you're doing your bonus.
And also to make note before it gets buried in chat, not that I want to point this out, but other Sandman 3096 redeemed a negative plot twist, which is a big spender there. So there's got to be some type of negative plot twist coming. Uh-oh's right.
The people are calling for your death.
People want, it's just chaotic moments in Cyberpunk are entertaining. I think that's what it's about. I don't know.
People want blood. There's blood in the water.
So you want to roll initiative? How much of your solo juice do you want to put on initiative reaction?
For initiative, I was gonna put 2 points into hold on 1 second. Let me pull this up. It's gonna do 2 points into initiative and then 2 points into I believe it was damage deflection.
Okay. So you want 2 points on this next roll.
Oh, PWB dropped a critical injury earlier too that nobody used. He just pointed out. So keep that in mind too, Mark. Or at this point, your Shebar.
Oh,
a lot of stuff.
I will be I will let you know that I will be using my -2 on your initiative roll.
That face said it all.
So you should use a +2 on it.
Yeah, I'll use the +2 then. Oh my
Go
god, it's
for it.
draining out all the +2s and -2s.
That's
This
how
one
it-
comes from Mrs. Amy, so thank you, Mrs.
Mutually
Amy.
assured destruction.
This
This
is mutually assured destruction, yes. And the -2 comes from Raven, so there we go.
Okay.
So I got a 9, and I have let's see, what's my reflex? My reflex should be pretty solid. Reflex is 8.
I have a 10, so you're going first.
Okay. All right. This person is clearly here to kill me. I tried to face down on them, and that did not work. So I'm gonna open fire. I'm just gonna shoot. They've what's that called? When you protect your home, not self-defense.
This is self-defense. I think it qualifies. This qualifies as self-defense.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Stand
I
your
don't
ground,
think it's
whatever.
This
unfair.
is illegal
yeah.
use of force, everyone. You care about that, apparently.
So I've got my heavy pistol, and I'm gonna shoot at them. So
We are in a kinetic situation now.
yes. So that's handguns.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I'm standing out for this because I'm a solo, so shit. I've got a 6 and a 14, so that's a 20. 20 to hit
Okay.
for the first round because it's a ROF2.
Right.
Nice.
They are dodging, and they dodge your bullet.
All right, second round.
Also,
I've
you
got-
get a -4, by the way,
Oh
because
shit. Okay.
we're in smoke.
All right.
That's rough.
Shouldn't they also be getting a -4 for dodging,
there
trying to
in
dodge
smoke,
my
or-
I
bullets?
think they should, but they can see through the smoke.
Oh, fuck it.
Whoa.
Oh, all right. I got a 7 and a 14. I can't math that because I'm not in elementary school anymore, so I don't have to. 21, and I'm gonna steal +2 from chat, so 23.
Mm-hmm. Their evasion is 16 + 9.
Wow.
Okay.
This person is.
Whoa.
Have you DM the game enough to know what you're fighting yet?
Clearly my death, but the problem is that I'm freaking out because I don't know how to deal with the death because this is Shebar in the past. So
Not
yeah,
your death yet. Don't worry, you have not died
Yeah.
yet.
how much does
haven't
it
even
cost
been
for the
hit.
plot twist? What is it? 20.
Plus, we don't know how many identical twins Sheba has.
A good point. All right,
They're
yeah.
also
So that's
amnesia.
that's my action. Apparently, I'm fighting Darth Vader. And can I run? Do I still have my move?
You can run.
I want to immediately run towards the front door.
Your door is locked.
Out the window?
He's in a high rise. She's in a high rise. She'll just.
Yeah, I'm in a high rise in the suburbs.
You get to do the door
Oh god, so I'm stuck in a horror movie set now.
Basically.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's a slasher
Alright.
now.
The glowing blade floats through the smoke behind you as it approaches, rising, and you feel a blow to your solar plexus with an open palm. Can you dodge a karate attack?
Holy.
Oh god. Well, I have evasion, so I hope.
Oh, I wish we could help you, but we.
I know.
This
I'm
is why
gonna
you gotta
drop-
play on do LAN parties, people.
I'm gonna steal another +2 from chat, folks. So I'm gonna
Yep.
take that +2.
Go
Oh
for
yeah,
it.
use it.
I feel like you need them
Yeah.
more than we do.
Oh god. And then I have, let's see, evasion. I got an 8, and evasion is a 14. Plus 2 is 24.
You will dodge. So you dodge like a palm strike coming for you, despite the smoke. And wait, did you add the -4?
That'd be a 20 then.
And then you were going to get hit.
Okay. Karate strike to the solar plexus.
That would be.
Well, at least with
That is 13. That is 13 damage. Your armor is treated as half.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, at least with martial arts, armor is in half rounded up, so yeah, at least got that going.
13.
For you.
And don't worry, the person doesn't have a linear frame.
Yeah.
Why would that even be a worry for a rank 4 person? I was chilling in my living room. All right, so my armor is halved. What was the damage again?
That's 13.
All right, so 13 minus 5, so 8 damage for me. All right.
And then excellent quality heavy weapon.
You evade it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Don't forget luck.
You have to.
I'm gonna drop in the rest of my luck on this. So I'm gonna use all 4 points of my luck.
Wow.
Counteract the -4.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
I got a 14, and then I rolled a 5, so that'll be 21. For
Okay.
evasion.
You're able to dodge. You're able to dodge then successfully the attack. The glowing sword sweeps through the smoke in front of you, partially clearing the fog only for a moment. And you can see a blackened metal mask with 2 small sort of black horns on top of it in the shape of a demon's head. There is a logo that many have seen in their final moments in between both of these horns. It is an A.
Oh God. Oh, of course. Oh, why are they here? Oh. What do they want? What do they want with
Also, you successfully not allowed him to use his karate special attack and lower your armor by 4. So it's your turn again.
Am I able to just,
You got a key or something, or?
Are you able to leave your apartment?
Just come back into Brain Dance and play.
Just at least finish this instance with us.
Yeah, I have an internal agent. Would I be able to call somebody and let them know what the hell is going on?
Absolutely. That's something you can do. That's one of the benefits of having an internal agent. In situations like this, yes, you can talk to anyone you want.
Okay.
Amazing.
Your loved one.
Not that could help too much, but hey, I'm about to die. Bye.
Well, the person who set all of that up for our gig was Kid, so I would want to call Kid and let Kid know that I'm being attacked by Arasaka, I'm assuming.
Or a ninja. You remember Arasaka's security company? So they'll work for anyone that pays them.
Oh,
okay,
right.
fair.
I don't think it matters too much.
If Mark calls me to fill me in, like being attacked, Arasaka, do I need to do some type of deduction, or would Kid already? I mean, because out of game, and I also feel Kid would assume like, okay, obviously like Continental Brands or somebody hired Arasaka, they're kind of our current enemy. Doesn't take a genius to put that together, or do I need to roll something for that?
You don't need to.
Okay.
But Capricious Nature's character would.
Okay. Well, if he called me, would I be able to role play that out and just like?
Absolutely. Let's do that. You're on the phone.
Mark, sounds like our little fumble is coming back to bite you in the ass there. Arasaka's kind of a gun for hire, as you probably know. This screams of Continental brands. I think we can probably thank Milena for this one. I don't know.
Why am I dealing with this bullshit? Not in my apartment. What the?
I put him
What
on.
did you get us into, kid?
Is there like a speaker on Internal Agent where I can open my mouth and the rest of the team can hear him, or can I just portray that to?
Oh, you're both talking through Internal Agent. No.
A conference call?
Not
Is everybody?
not unless you have an okay. Because you asked for it. You asked for a technical question. I have a technical answer. Yes, if you have a linked agent, real agent with a speaker on you, then you can link your agent to your agent and use the speaker in that. Or if you have a wired agent, if you have a wired speaker nearby you and you have interface plugs, you could plug your interface plugs into the speaker and have the brain through the thing.
Now, if Ellen's character, Miss Magitek's character, if they have internal agents, could I just conference call, add them to the call so
Yes.
they hear what's up?
If they both have internal agents, or if one of them has internal agents,
Yeah.
then they can get it in the other one.
Well, either
Or
of
you can
two
conference
do.
call their phones, which might be in their pockets.
Or just make it easier. I'll just say out loud,
Yeah, you can do that.
yeah, I'll just be like, hey, I think Shibar's getting attacked by Arasaka, probably hired by Continental. I can't think of anybody else that would currently want revenge at this moment. And we're
Okay.
here. We're here. He's there. She's there. I don't know what we can do.
What do we?
Call up some backup or something, or
Yeah, can you like
I'm not a
Get one of
lawman.
you're a fixer.
get one of your connections or something?
I mean, I don't know that I have anybody right where he's at. That'll take
Well,
some time. This Arasaka's like in his apartment, you know?
If it takes even a minute, it's 30 rounds in combat.
Yeah. I say our best
Not-
bet.
That's not specific. It's 20 rounds in combat. I can do math.
I think our best bet is
That
You know,
makes one of us here.
there's not
What a
much
flex.
not
Yeah.
much we can do. I think keep them in our prayers and let's play the game. Let's finish this game, right?
Are you
All right,
serious?
somebody wants some humanity loss. I know who wants the humanity loss. It's Kid the Fixer getting 1d6 humanity loss.
Oh yeah.
Hey, it wouldn't be the first time. I got
I think that's
4.
very warranted.
Enjoy your 4 humanity loss.
Oh
Kid the
my
Fixer.
gosh.
Move forward.
Wow.
Um,
Well, maybe she can do something. Maybe she can like negotiate with them. And we can like, I don't know.
Negotiate with Arasaka.
I don't
Yeah, that
know,
sounds
okay?
like
I'm just saying, like, we have to do something.
you know all the Elfline's lore, but apparently you don't know Night City lore, Arasaka lore, right? You're gonna negotiate with Arasaka paid
Is
operative,
Shibar still
right?
on the phone, or
Yeah, I can hear him screaming, fighting noises.
Shiba, are you alive?
Oh,
just to know what we're meant to
Alright.
do? I mean,
it is their turn in combat. So they've got a combat turn. You're solo with 4 ranks in your roll ability. You can take another solo. Now would be the time.
believe in you.
Now would be the time to do your job.
Yeah. I guess I should attack again. I already feel like I'm gonna die. Because my entire team, my players right now in chat are literally rooting for me to die right now. All of my players.
Aw, come on.
And one of them keeps dropping -2s, and one of them drop a negative plot twist. So I'm
Okay,
just sitting.
That's the
here.
second negative plot
Wow.
Oh no, just the one.
no, that was the one.
twist.
Yeah.
The one, just the one.
So I'm just sitting here, you know.
The one I'm waiting on. The one I
Yeah.
know exists.
I'm gonna try shooting again.
Sounds good. With the heavy pistol.
Yep.
It's
Uh,
worth
now that-
mentioning
Oh,
if
yeah.
there are other parts of your house, or if you can find a way to disperse the smoke, that's also a completely viable strategy. You can, if you want to say there's shit in your house that I don't know about, it's your apartment. You know
got
what
a
I mean?
fan? Could you
Yeah, I mean,
flick
a
the fan
central
on?
AC unit, because I live in a solid like studio apartment. There should be like
Ooh.
central air.
I mean, maybe if you could find a way to open a lot of windows at once. I don't know
Shoot
if
'em.
central air is that powerful.
Maybe a flashbang if you have one. Pop all the windows and think solo style. Maybe suppressive fire along the window wall, so at least your next turn, no more -4s.
Unless
I
you
don't
just
have
have
any-
a really
any automatics.
cool...
Hey, there's another critical injury reward from PWB, by the way. Just keep that in
Ah,
mind.
yeah, we got, or you could, make use of some of those crits.
Yeah.
That could help.
You got 2 critical injuries, some +2s. I would say do something.
Yeah, I have the inside of the apartment. It's a studio apartment. Okay, so I know that the window was open,
Yes.
which means that the window itself should be sucking out some of that smoke.
Over a
Can
couple
I-
rounds, probably.
Yeah, can I move over towards the window so that I can see in front of me a little bit better?
Yes.
And then I want to
I will lessen the
wait.
penalty to -2.
Okay,
while you
then
are
I'll
nearby
wait
there.
until they come into view range, and then I'll open fire.
There you go. I will
strategically.
give you a -2 on that one instead of a -4.
Yay.
So they come up and you can see them. They're sort of running low toward the ground, minimizing the amount of them that you can shoot at. Right? They know you have a gun, and they have a sword, so they're gonna do things that are the first thing that you can tell, because you're actually getting to see their form and you're both professionals, is that they are a professional. They might even be more professional than you. Hey, it's something
They
you
got a
notice.
mono katana, so yeah.
It's worth mentioning that not all mono katanas have the crazy armor. Only the really good ones have that. It's not a mono 3. You could tell. I would tell you if it was a mono 3.
Okay.
Fair. You're not that. Plus a mono 3 is 46. This is a 3d6 weapon. So they come down and they're trying to sweep up with the sword through your lower intestine.
Well,
And across.
I held my action until they were within visibility, so can I use that?
And now that
action?
you can see them, that's your action.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So I'm gonna fire off both rounds for the heavy pistol at them.
Sounds good.
I got a 7 and an 8, and my handgun is a 14.
They
so
miss.
that would be a 21.
At a 21, they're
I like those
gonna.
numbers.
At a
Nice.
21, they will miss their dodge.
Okay.
So you hit the first round.
Okay, and then the second one was a 22.
Because you've got crit injuries that you're probably going to use, we should do the damage now and then do your second round, because
Okay,
it may
then, yeah.
actually impact.
I'm gonna use player delivers a critical injury because we actually have 3 of those
Yay!
in chat right
Oh, hell yeah, definitely.
now. Okay,
It gives
so
a
I'm
5
gonna-
more
I'm gonna use
damage.
Yeah, definitely.
It's worth it.
Totally worth it. So
All right,
player
so-
delivers a crit. I'll use that.
The one thing
And
is,
we'll
if your
get
damage dice roll a crit right now, I will not give you a double crit
Okay.
for game balance.
That seems fair.
That's yeah.
3d6.
If I want,
4,
I want them to
5,
earn
6, 7, 8. So 8 damage.
you do
What's the
not
crit?
break. You do not break the SP of the target.
Plus
However,
the crit. Because that's 5.
you do get the crit, which is 5.
Okay.
So all you're getting is the 5.
And
Okay.
2d6 to see what effect or whatever.
What it is.
Yeah.
Right.
I got a 3.
Ooh, that's a really good one.
Dismembered hand. Hell yeah,
Whoa!
perfect.
Oh, Oh,
So he-
that
shit.
helps.
Oh, thank Lord. Okay.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, very nice.
All right. So you shoot the ninja in the hand. It blows off their hand, deals them 5 damage.
Nice. And they and if they're holding anything in that hand, they drop it.
Yeah.
Yes, and that was the hand with the sword.
Yes.
Oh, my
Hell
Lord,
yeah.
yes. Okay, I'm still freaking out, but that's better. So that was the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Second round. Oh shit. Oh, that is a 10. And a 5. So 10, 5, and 14. So that would be. I can't count. That'd be a 29.
I have a 20 on evasion, so that would be another hit.
All right, and I'm going to use the next player delivers a critical injury. This one's from PW Binds.
Yeah.
Roll it up.
Let's
Second
go.
crit. Fuck you. Okay. First one. God. Okay. All right, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
So that is going to deal 1 damage.
Okay. And the crits, you need me to roll 2d6?
Yes, I need to roll 2d6.
All right. I got a 5, 3, and a 2.
Broken ribs.
Broken Ribs is pretty good. Why don't you read Broken Ribs first?
Yeah, broken. Oh, you got it?
Oh yeah,
Go for it.
You go. I was like, I pulled it up in my book because I was
Yeah,
looking.
go for it.
At the end of every turn where you move more than 4 meters on foot, you resuffer this critical injuries bonus damage directly to your hit points. Woo!
That one's pretty good.
Dang.
Unfortunately, you're in a small apartment. But if you were able to escape, they couldn't follow you, is what this means. It is now their turn. They are still professional, of course, and they have another hand open. So they are going to attempt some karate.
One hand.
They sweep
one
back
hand.
up, and they position themselves so that they make these attacks from the smoke, because they're a ninja. They're a professional ninja. So these are you're going to get a -4 on these instead of a -2.
Okay. All right. So roll for my
That trick
evasion.
that trick works, like once, and
Yeah.
then they're like, oh, I understand. Right? Like if you're gonna be a guile hero, you're gonna have to come up with different things each time. You can't be a guile hero the same way all combat.
Why not?
The first attack is I rolled a 9, and we have a 16 for martial arts karate.
I can't beat that unless I get a crit.
We'll see it.
That's 7. No, I missed. Yeah.
All right. They roll martial arts karate damage, 3d6, and this is where they put their solo points at. That is a 6, a 2, and a 5. So that would be 11, 12, 13, plus 6. So they use the spot weakness for the punch.
Oh.
13 plus 6.
13 plus 6 is 19.
Yes. 19, and your armor street is half.
What's your wounded? Are you like
Minus 14, and I've got my damage deflection, so that'll be down to 2, so it's 12 more health off. Ouch!
Oh my gosh.
I'm seriously wounded.
You're
guys-
seriously
Oh
wounded?
no!
Oh no.
Y'all hearing the grunting and screams coming from?
Yeah, I'm gonna scream
Bar's
into that
agent?
internal agent, like, this guy's fucking me up! I need
Alright.
help, somebody!
However, now the guy is right the F next to you, so he doesn't not in the smoke anymore. He did the thing where he went into the smoke and then he jumped out of the smoke to do an attack, and now he's following up with actually his bloody stump. This one
They get a
is
-10, right?
no, but he's going to get a minus. He's getting a -6 because he's targeting your head with the bloody stump, like that.
Gross.
Delicious.
He'll probably miss, but we roll these things just to check.
Yep.
I got a 3. There's a -6 involved, and a 16.
I have 6 plus 14, so that's 20
You good?
-2. So
You're
it'd be
fine.
18. Oh, thank God. No bloody stump of the face.
As long as you don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just still have to roll it. I didn't hear anything roll. Did you roll?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. He went for the the cheap finish thing. That would have probably killed you, I think. Maybe. Because it would have been double damage from your head.
Thanks for that.
But it's your turn again.
Come on, Shiva.
Thanks. All right. Yeah, this is absolutely screwed. Can I try to? Because this person's fast, they're moving quickly, but they also have some severe injuries. Can I try to like shove them or push them, or can I try to grapple them out the window? Can I try to throw them?
Grapple.
If you want to do a grapple fight and you did a throw action near the window, you could insta-kill this thing.
Oh.
By the way, same thing can happen to you.
Oh.
You also can get
It's a
Hey,
risk.
you got a +2.
There is an open window in play here, and we are in a skyscraper. I just want everybody to know the stakes.
Yeah.
It's risky.
Other options, just to bring them up. Remember
Yes,
those
please.
broken ribs? If this guy moves more than 4 feet in a turn, he'll take 5 damage to his hit points. That means that if he doesn't have a long-ranged thing, essentially, if you can leave this apartment, you now win the combat.
Okay. Well, you said my door was locked.
It's unopenable just by this, so I don't know what's up with that. It's blocked. Sorry.
So it's blocked, or is it locked?
Blocked. BL.
Okay.
Because otherwise, why can't you leave your apartment?
Break through or
I did something.
So if you can break your own front door and leave, go ahead. By the way, interacting with cover is super easy.
Yeah, it's no roll to hit. It's an automatic hit. It's just damage.
Yep. Depending on what your door is made out of, it could be easier than fighting an Arasaka assassin who's going to fight to the death because he's
Got to do
received
something.
mortal injuries.
Yeah,
I
would
don't
like
think,
to
I don't think honorably this
something.
guy can end the combat right now if he wanted to. There's
yeah.
there's no way out for him if he does that.
Oh, and there's a few more +2s as well in chat.
Oh, thank the Lord. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try. You guys
There's a
think I should
-2
probably
as
try
well.
Going through the door,
I think you should try and get the hell out of Dodge.
because I don't want to jump out that window.
Yeah, and I guess they can't really run after you, so without
Yeah,
hurting.
they won't be able to run after me.
So
I think.
yeah.
Oh shit! I don't have a grapple gun. Otherwise, I just say fuck it, jump out the window, and then. grapple.
You don't think
Full Batman.
the ninja has a grapple gun?
Okay. Yeah, but
really-
they'd be moving more than 4 meters, so.
He threw a smoke bomb. He He has all the stuff.
Yeah, but he doesn't have 2 hands, so.
You're right. You're right. He also doesn't have all of his ribs.
Yeah, he's missing ribs. He's missing hands. Yeah, I'm gonna run for that door. How far away is my door from that window?
can make
To
it.
be all the way across the apartment.
You can make it.
The reason I'm also asking
He can
is
also
movement.
follow up. But if you're able to break the door this turn, you can run
Yeah.
through it. and you can get far enough away, but you have to beat the whole door this turn. Let me look up what your door is,
Okay.
because this is immediately important.
Yes.
Let me look through Friday Night Firefight. Look in the cover material and thickness examples chart on page
the cover hit points.
183. I'm
Yep, I'm there.
looking here. I see metal door, 20 HP. You got 20 hit points to get through.
You can do that, right?
Can it be somebody else's turn while I think?
By the way, you have 2 ROF of a 3d6 weapon. So if you don't think 66 can roll higher than 10, go ahead.
Somebody else take an action.
The stress is high. The stress is
I
high.
know. not liking this. Yeah, I'll shoot the fucking door. That's the only thing I have that is that high of damage. I have a light melee weapon. I have a slice and dice, and then I could physically melee, but my body isn't all that high, so I wouldn't be able to beat out the damage of a heavy pistol.
Okay. It honestly is better. This is the shoot the lock bit.
Yeah.
You're doing the shoot the lock bit from an action movie.
I'm gonna try and shoot at the lock.
All right, roll some 3d6s for damage. I don't think you can miss when you put the gun to the lock and pull the trigger. I don't think we're in a situation. You're not gonna try to take the shot 30 meters away, so we're not gonna pretend. So roll 3d6 for damage. You need 10 to get through it.
All right. Oh god. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 12 damage for the first round.
The door is open.
Oh yes! I'm gonna fucking go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna scream into my my internal agent like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
No door for you. Shoot it again. It's 20 damage. It's a 20 HP metal door. I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought 10. What was that number you rolled again?
The blue
12.
12? Sounds good. Why don't you shoot it again? With your final bullet.
Come on. You got this.
By the way, I've been counting the bullets in your gun.
Yeah, I'm down to 1 round left.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I just do that sometimes.
Fuck yes! I got 2 6s and a 1.
Yes.
All right. Last bullet in the gun. The lock is blown. The door is open. Smoke billows out into your hallway.
Yes.
Glue had been shot into your door's lock.
Wow.
Via probably some sort of ninja syringe, assuming.
Is this another black chrome?
No. This is just a cool idea. This is.
That's funny.
You can't just put ninja before any word and make it cool, James.
Ninja syringe isn't cool.
Ninja syringe.
All right, it rhymes,
It should
so
be
that
ninja
works.
syringe.
From black chrome.
Ninja
That makes it
syringe.
even cooler.
All right. So, are you just gonna stand there, or are you gonna run down the hallway?
I'm gonna fucking run down the hallway. Screw this. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Run!
I want to scream into my agent. I'm getting
Right.
the fuck out of
Give
here,
me-
and I'm gonna
Give me an athletics check.
All right. I know I can get. Athletics, I got a base 10. And I got a 7, so 17.
All right, you're able to get away fast enough so that the ninja does not know where you went.
Oh, yeah.
By the time that they, grabbing their ribs, look into the hallway to see where they should call for backup. And as
Amazing.
you escape into the night with your life, we end the session.
We didn't get to finish our quest.
Does Sheba run to like an internet cafe, log back into ELO, and
We
it's
have
like,
to
you would
finish
not
our
believe.
instance.
Sorry, guys. I was AFK for a while. I'm back.
I
We
need
already
to
did
know
the
the
quest.
end.
I was just gonna
What
say,
happens
is
to
there a
Ambarina?
chance? Is there a chance? You don't have to, James, but is there a chance that we could summarize, picks,
Ambarina.
the rest of us three finishing the game while we're like, well, I guess we're not gonna sit here and we don't know where Shebar went. Like,
I mean, I don't think your characters would have finished that dungeon.
yeah.
So at the end of the day, the session is a true and honest thing that happens when you play an MMO. Somebody
yeah.
leaves the dungeon and you don't get to finish.
It's true.
That is how
Uh,
MMOs work. And that's what the session is about.
Hey, and it doesn't get much more cyberpunk than getting your fun downtime video game ruined by a possible real life assassination. It's very Night City. So.
oh my
In
god.
your own home.
Yeah.
That means these characters might just have to log in and play again for another time.
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows?
Do a different quest.
How are we doing on these donations?
We're up to
I gotta know.
943. We are literally
Almost there at 1,000.
57. What is that? 57 away from 1,000.
Wow.
57 away from 1,000. We gotta get there.
Yeah, it would be so cool to just break
It would be
1,000.
so
Yes.
cool
We
to
could
break
just get a
1,000.
few more donations as we're doing our little outros. That would be great. But if not, don't get me wrong. We set our goal as 500. That was going to be a big one. I've been watching other streams raise money. I felt like 500 was a good, big goal for us and for a one-shot, a one-time stream. And man, we crushed it. So I'm already so proud of
Absolutely.
chat, everybody donating. I'm so excited that our Talsorian is matching funds, man. That is so cool. So even if we don't get to 1,000, we killed it. So
Yeah.
it's so good.
I had a great time. GMing for everybody.
Awesome. Huh?
I hope y'all
Hey.
enjoyed.
That was awesome.
And Violet
Capricious,
Neon.
I'm glad you didn't die, but I would have killed you.
Yeah.
I'm very
as I
glad.
said in the chat, I've been sitting here and my heart rate was at 105.
You have the
and
tracker.
my Fitbit literally thinks that I'm in the middle of a workout right now.
Oh yeah, what was the stat block? What was the?
Hardened
What you-
Arasaka assassin.
Oh,
What?
Nice.
There's a level 4?
Yeah,
Well done.
oh
Well
my
done.
gosh.
because
Hell
I am
yeah.
hardened.
And
We hit our goal.
yeah, I just want to interject here and say that everybody, we got up to 1,097.
Oh my
and,
God.
and a lot of these,
Go.
let me point out too, because I've got the list here. I'm probably going to post it to the Cybernation Uncensored groups, Discord things, to give everybody the props they deserve. Because people like Violent Neon, who's one of our players, one of GM Capricious Nature's players in Cybernation Uncensored streams, he had the top donor at 150. He also did multiple donations,
Hell
just like
yeah.
Jansik, and a bunch of people. Just so many people did multiple donations aside from nice big donations. I was expecting a bunch of $2-1 things, and we'd creep our way up, hopefully getting to 500. And man, the community just came in guns a-blazing for Cyberpunk. Cyberpunks for Ukraine. I couldn't be more excited. I couldn't be more proud. So cool.
Yay.
Thank you, everybody.
Guys, thank you so
Thanks
much.
everyone so much.
Yeah, very cool.
Awesome.
But yeah, let's just take this moment real quick just to do our little outros. Let's just go around the table. Everybody, let people know where they can find you online, so we can get some support for all of us as players and Game Master here as well. But yeah, let's start it off. Tracy, why don't you start it off?
Hello, everybody. You can find me everywhere at Miss Magitech, twitch.tv/Miss Magitech, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all those places. You can find me here monthly on Sundays playing our Dune RPG game. And you also should check out the Wednesday game that I used to be part of, that I'm not anymore, the monthly Wednesday game, Team Veritas. So I'm just going to plug that. Thank you, everybody. This was so much fun. I have invested in Elfline's lore now. Thank you, James. I'm actually, I was writing all of these notes about it. Even though it's a one shot, I'm invested. So this was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Yeah, very cool. Zach, Capricious Nature.
Hi, I'm Capricious Nature, She-Bar today. Just barely escaped with my freaking life. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I am honored to be almost murdered by the writer of our game. So thank you very much, James.
Yeah.
I really, really appreciate you coming on in. It's been an absolute blast. If you guys want to find me other places on the internet, it's mostly just on here. Cybernation Uncensored on Twitch, on the Discord server. I write up a lot of stuff online.
You didn't
just
plug
like where James.
Vehicles of Red. You plugged the medicine that you were helping
Yeah.
Stink Palm work on, but hype your Vehicles of Red that you did, because that's an awesome home little supplement that you made.
Yeah, just like where James Hutt started with homebrewing. I've been homebrewing since I jumped into the community, and Vehicles of Red is what I've been writing. It's a gigantic nomad, big vehicles pack that's all based off of 2020 converted into Red system. And I watched through all of your videos online and tried to apply every single one of those little tidbits into the actual supplement itself.
That's amazing.
So yeah, I got very into that, and we just released a big update for our Medicine of Red. I'm releasing an update for Vehicles of Red soon. I love the shit out of this system, so thank you, James, for your writing and for your GMing and for coming here and helping us fundraise for Project Hope. Really appreciate all of it.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Well
thanks for joining and playing with me. I had a great time having you as a player.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Ellen.
I am Ellen, or Ellen K. Graham Ellen K. Graham 1 on Twitter. Who knows? Come join me there. I love to chat. I love to show you all my dice collections. It's going to be super fun. But mainly check me out at Roll to Cast. Every season is different game systems, so there's something for everyone. So subscribe to Roll to Cast on all the socials, and wherever you listen to your podcast, that's Roll to Cast, ROLE. I'm also a Sirenscape player playing Cyberpunk Red. You can see more of Ali Katz once she's more souped up, level 6 rocker. That's on Thursdays in America, but really it's Fridays. And check out our wonderful Dune stream, which is the first Sunday of the month, but really it's my Monday. And it's just been an honor to play with you all. It's been so fun. So thanks, everyone.
Oh yeah, and I'm Rob Mulligan, the founder of Cybernation Uncensored. We've already been plugging all the different games we all play with each other on my channel, as well as other things. So I'm just going to say, everybody watching, please subscribe, follow to Cybernation Uncensored on Twitch, YouTube, anywhere you see it. Also, all the other players here, we're all content creators. We would love your support. We do it because we have a passion for gaming, but I'd be lying if I didn't say, it wasn't validated by your support and love. I mean, a simple share, a like, a comment, supportive words, all that stuff means so much to people like us that, content create all the time. So keep being the fuel on our fire, and we'll keep moving forward and keep pushing this thing and pushing gameplay and stuff. So thank you so much for tuning in. Also, for donating. Again, I've said it 100 times. I'm going to say it 100 times more. Thank you so much for crushing our goal, taking us past 1,000. Shout out to r.talsorian Games for matching those funds and sending us James Hutt here to come and play with us and run the game. James, thank you so much for coming, giving your time and energy to this. It was so much fun. You know that I've done streams with you in the past. I'm a fan. I look up to what you've done. I love the system that you've helped create. Any shout outs, anything you want to say before we sign this off?
Well, I just wanted to say thank you, everybody. I'm sure that the work that you've put in this donation is going to help somebody. That means something. So you should feel good about yourself. I feel great about you. You should too. And
100%.
I'm about to hit up Merc in Seattle. There's a Cyberpunk themed party going on tonight, actually. There.
What?
You
So jealous.
stop by. Sign your
Can you do it with us?
It's in Seattle. It's in a golf club in Seattle. What is
I'll fly over. I want to go.
Yeah.
I'll fly
You
up.
can get me plane tickets. I'll come.
Yeah, right. I'm on NorCal. I'll be there.
Somebody's in the Pacific Northwest. Anyway,
Somewhere.
thank you so much. I had an awesome time being here. We busted that goal.
Oh,
For a great cause. I look forward to coming back. Heyo.
Oh yeah.
We gotta end this Ukraine thing one way or another. If we can do it with Cyberpunk, we do it with Cyberpunk. Anyway, have a lovely night, everybody. Y'all know where to find me. Come get the free DLCs.
Get the Elflines DLC.
Oh yeah.
Elflines DLCs. It's got all those Elflines lore.
Yes.
By the way, see if you can read the secret love story and all of the story content of the Elflines online presenters. Derek Sylar's secret love story is a Easter egg from the beginning to end of Elflines. I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate the first year anniversary of Elflines Online, and again, I'm aghast. It's been amazing. I'll catch you later.
Oh yeah. We'll see everybody next time. Thanks.
Bye. Thanks, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Cybernation Uncensored.